What is going on, snipers? Naeem Al-Obeidi here. We are live tonight, guys. I'm going to try my best. If you're watching this video after it's already published, I'm going to put a timestamp in the description below. You can also just 1.5x speed this video like you can on YouTube. Let's get started with today. We got our LaCroix here to fuel us up for the day because all of these coins are popping. Some coins are going down, some coins are going up. Ripple is all over the place. Bitcoin is about to have a breakout. I'm going to talk about why I've just made my Bitcoin position. I'm going to be talking about Ripple. I'm going to be talking about a lot of different things here. So let's go ahead and get started here. First and foremost, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and why I've just made a position in Bitcoin. I'm going to go ahead and put that here in the timestamp as 0045, and check this out, guys. So pretty much what's going on here with Bitcoin, the reason I've just put a position in Bitcoin, one very specific reason. I'm seeing a breakout right over here on this left right hand side, and pretty much resistance levels were really at this level for quite a while, and then we saw it cross this level here. So now the official resistance level is right on top right here at 1,700 sorry, wow, that would have been nice. I'd love to buy a Bitcoin at $1,000 right now, but $17,287, and it looks like we've just now hit resistance, and I have a good feeling we're about to see a breakout. So let's go ahead and look at coin market cap really quick. This chart is pretty simple. Obviously, you've got that top resistance level. I'm really impressed. A lot of you guys on our Discord have been doing very well with these graphs, especially for the beginner level. And I do think that over the next couple of streams, I'm going to start advancing my methodology and the type of techniques that I use on the stream. And I might be adding a little bit more to the plate just to get a little bit more advanced for you guys, because it seems like you guys are grabbing it. But understand this, at the end of the day, this live stream is meant to be shown to the newest of people. At the end of the day, of course, we're going to be talking about different topics all the time, but at the end of the day, we want to gear this towards new people so that people can come and join the community just like you guys did, and be introduced to a very simple and basic format so that they have a 100% understanding of the fundamentals of trading, and we don't want to take that opportunity away from the newest people. So at the end of the day, being basic and simple is always a good option because it allows new people to feel a part of a community, and also understand things, because a lot of people have no idea how to even look at a chart. Some people don't even know where the prices are. They don't know if these are the prices or these are the prices. What's this? What's that? It's all new to them, you know? So we definitely want to make sure that we can be accustomed and make even the most basic fundamental trader feel comfortable here in our community. But check this out, guys. So this channel is obviously forming here. I'm pretty sure we're about to see a breakout here, guys. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's really been the first time that we've really been approaching this resistance level aggressively. I mean, it was green, 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 green. I mean, you've got all of these candlesticks here. We saw a little bit of resistance right there. People started selling, but this candlestick was not as long as this one, and to me that shows that the buyers are dominating at this point, and I see a very big breakout coming out soon. To be honest with you, I probably should have made my trade right around here, except I didn't realize that we didn't hit or pass this resistance level. I should have most likely made the trade right over here. So if you are going to be buying Bitcoin, if I were to go back a couple hours, I would most likely set up my trade right over here. But no big deal. I still see this going up regardless. And if not, then we'll continue to follow the channel, see where this goes. The cool thing about setting up stop losses is no matter what, I've got a stop loss set right over here. So no matter what, I'm only going to, if anything, lose a little bit if we start going negative. And I think that's something that you guys have to keep in mind. A lot of you guys have had a lot of gains over the past couple of days. We've predicted a lot of different coins. So make sure that you have your stop losses set up to the point where you can actually, manage your risk and be proactive about that rather than being reactive in the future. So that's pretty much Bitcoin right there. Let me go ahead and timestamp that here as 4 minutes and 35 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and start I'm going to try my best to timestamp these videos so that you guys have the ability to go back and watch these videos. So let's go ahead and look at the coin market cap. Let's look at the market, full market today, crypto market. Let's do a crypto market analysis here. Analysis, and we'll do that from 0510. And let's go ahead and look at coin market cap, what we've got here. So Bitcoin, $17,450, obviously approaching new all-time highs. Ethereum seeing a little bit of a pullback. Bitcoin Cash pulled back from 2,000. Ripple, this is going to be a fun one, guys. How high is Ripple going to go? Is it worth $1, right? A lot of you guys are asking, is it worth $1? Is it worth $1? We'll see. I mean, to be honest with you, of course, we're in a speculative market, guys. This is a full-on bubble. Total market cap is over $500 billion. We're at $520 billion. I think we'll be approaching $1 trillion fairly soon. In that manner, I can definitely see Ripple going over $1 once we start reaching those really high market cap levels. But between 5 to 600, I think that's when we'll be jumping around between 60 to 80 cents within Ripple. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, Ripple is some great technology. You know, it is one of the most centralized coins. That is one aspect of Ripple that some people debate about. But being that it is being used in the banking system, it has its pros and cons to it. I think the team behind Ripple is one of the strongest teams in all of the blockchain marketplace. I mean, you've got the CEO of AOL running Ripple. You've got all of these really smart individuals. Even one of the old co-founders of Mt. Gox, the MT Gox exchange that had that huge hack, or I believe they just misplaced or mishandled their Bitcoins, and they lost a lot of money for a lot of people that had money with MT Gox. But you know, he wasn't necessarily as involved in that as anything. Anyways, the team is strong, guys. You know, Litecoin as well, $275, looking like we're seeing some people take some money. We're seeing consolidation. We've pretty much predicted that one. IOTA seeing some heavy consolidation, negative 13%. No big deal. Dash, $881. Cardano, interesting, 50% up. Cardano is an interesting project. It's its own blockchain. It wants to compete with the Ethereum blockchain. So seeing that it is rising in value right now is very interesting. Even like EOS, for example. EOS is a very interesting coin and project. If you guys haven't looked into EOS, it's one of my favorites. You know, it's an extremely fast platform. I think you can do 6,000 transactions per minute, which is insane. And correct me if is it per second or per minute? I'm not sure. Visa can only do around. Oh, I'm sorry. Visa can do 6,000. I think EOS can do 60,000. Bitcoin can only do about 7 transactions. So interesting to know that. I think it's per second. 7 transactions per second. But anyways, EOS is extremely fast, being that it uses its proof of stake system with 21 different stakers, unlike other coins like Ethereum, where you've got thousands of people staking that. That's a little bit more in depth. Stellar looking pretty good, 12% up. Ethereum Classic just seeing a little bit of pullback. Neo seeing some heavy pullback, but I mean, Neo passed and broke through $40, which was awesome to see that. I think most of my positions in my portfolio for these altcoins are still up. I mean, we got them at pretty cheap prices, guys. I mean, when we made that video, I told you guys this is a pretty discounted market here. And why not buy Bitcoin and other coins at a discount? Yeah, I'm positive for everything except Electroneum. Man, Electroneum, come on, dude. You got to start doing something. But I'm still very proud of Electroneum maintaining. I mean, aren't you guys proud of Electroneum? Those of you who know about Electroneum, maintaining 7 cents. I'm pretty proud of that, to be completely real with you. I mean, being that the ICO is at 1 cent, I mean, that's a stout number right there. I mean, investors are all at a profit right now. If you got in at the ICO where they were giving bonuses and stuff, you guys are all at a profit. So I'm very impressed by ETN. I think it's it's done very well for its ICO. Let's go ahead and look at the chat here, guys, and see what we've got. Let's go ahead and pull that up here. So we've got Dumb Sil. What's up? Josh Humphreys, A Sniper. Josh Humphrey says, what are you thinking about LTC? Can we look at the chart, please? Yeah, man, we'll look at the chart. If you want to look at requests, guys, I'm going to be taking all requests from now on, for the most part, through the Discord. So you guys got to be on Discord. We've got a requests hashtag that we use here. and we only use this during the live stream. But man, this Discord has been awesome, guys. Who here is on the Discord? Say I. Laura E. Gochiga says, yo. Vadar says, love you, bro. Thanks for helping everyone. Jacob. Thank you, brother. Josh Humphreys, forget homie. Dum Dum Still. So have you looked into EMC too? What are your thoughts now that it broke free? We'll definitely look at that, brother. Hopefully we can get that on a request. Tom Rose said, a Sunka-chan. Who's Sunka-chan? I haven't seen Sunka-chan. Have I seen this person? I don't think I have. Good to have you on our live stream, Suka-chan Singh. Is XRP the best coin for long-term investment? 2 years? I think as a long-term investment, I mean, of course, you know, there is always potential for these coins to make a lot of progressions in the long term. I mean, I remember when Ripple was worth 0.001. You know, I remember when it was extremely cheap, and being that it's, I mean, it's really flew over the past couple of weeks, 75 cents. I mean, I think that's insane. So, you know, we'll definitely get into that. I want to just look at who's on the live stream. So we got Ernesto said I, Brian Holmes said I, High Stein FVP said I, G Nandi said I, Gaminile said Discord is lit. Shout out to Gaminile, guys. So Gaminile, awesome guy, man. This guy, he sent me a message and it was just straight from the heart, and he basically said, hey dude, you know, I know what I'm doing with Discord. If you can, you know, if you don't mind just, you know, giving me, you know, like I want to contribute. And I'm like, dude, you know, anybody that's willing to contribute, I'm 100% open to, as long as I feel you have good intentions. And I think I'm pretty good at feeling people's intentions, and I felt his intentions were great. And man, he has been rocking this Discord, guys. I mean, before the Discord, before we got on this live stream, I was actually rocking in the music room. We have a music room where you literally can just sit here and listen to music and chill. It's pretty cool. You've got a live chat here. You've got these awesome topics here that we've had our team work on here. We've got main chat, crypto news, crypto watch list, crypto arbitrage trading, crypto mining, crypto ICO, crypto charts. We've got questions, feedback, requests, music, off topic. We've got it all, guys. This is awesome. We've actually got all of these coin emojis too now. If you guys are on the main chat, you can even, if you're on main chat, you can do exclamation mark, or I'm sorry, it's a colon and then Bitcoin colon, and you can literally put a Bitcoin emoji out there and chat with a Bitcoin emoji. It's pretty awesome, guys. So Discord has been cranking. Zach Rice said I, Zortsan said I, Preman said I, Baron said yup. Good to have you guys. Good to have you guys. Thanks for the love. No problem, Ash. Caesar said smash that like button, guys. Yes, let's smash that. I surf from India. Pranjal Pandi. I love how he embraces his country. He says India. I can only imagine him behind his computer screen with like an Indian flag bandana and say, I'm from India. I love my Indian fans, man. I think 30% of my viewers are from India. You know, if you go to India and you're pretty well off here in the US and you've got a lot of US dollars, you can go there and get a maid, you can get a cook, you can get everything, and it's extremely you know, affordable because of currency buying power there. It's the same in Thailand and you know, many parts of the world, even Morocco. So it's beautiful. What's the best wallet for XRP? You can use Kraken. You can use whatever you really want, to be honest with you. You know, they're hardware wallets, software wallets, cold wallets, paper wallets. Vader put a heart. Brian Holm, love the Discord, man. We are all learning a ton. Love it. Christian RCL did really well with XRP and ADA yesterday. Pretty anxious to see whether this breaks out. What are you talking about? What's going to break out? XRP and ADA. Are you saying it's going to do a second breakout? I mean, that's pretty optimistic. Luigi Jaber said already did. Good. Young Lee. Preben Hansen, with all the drama with BTC versus BCH, would you consider holding BCH? The insane BTC fees will scare away loads of people that want to get into crypto. So what I recommend, Preben asked a good question. He said BCH versus BTC, right? So this is what I recommend. If you guys want to hold, just hold. You know, it's no big deal. Holding never is bad. I think in a bull market, you want to hold. You know, you'll make a lot of money holding in a bull market versus exchanging and trading back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes it gets a little frustrating. So in a bear market, you know, sometimes you don't want to just hold because, you know, it's going to be at the same price for a long time. But in a bull market, you want to hold. I mean, at the end of the day, we could, Vader said, yeah, we all learning a ton, even with us newbies in Discord. Yep. J Miranda 17, Exodus, Eden, and Bex for XRP. Thank you, J Miranda. Good one. Yep, Exodus is good. Christian Coral, no, Bitcoin, haha. Eat shirt and dye clothing, aye. Coach K, I really need to travel. Yeah, Zach Rice, thoughts on Quant Stamp, Mantra, and Verge. Those are a lot of requests in one, man, but we'll check them out. Gaming Master, what do you think of Electronium? I just kind of talked a little bit about it, but so BTC and BCH, so pretty much with that debate, I think holding is always a good thing. Guys, if you would have held any one of these currencies over the past couple of months, you would have made money. I mean, what, Bitcoin, 17,000, that's definitely way higher than it was a month ago. Ethereum, way higher than it was a month ago. Bitcoin Cash, way higher than it was a month ago. Ripple, way higher than it was a month ago. Litecoin, way higher than it was a month ago. IOTA, way higher than it was a month ago. Dash, way higher. Cardano, way higher. NEM, way higher. Monero, way higher. EOS, way higher. Stellar, way higher. Neo, way higher. Guys, every single coin could have been a good investment for you guys. So, you know, in a bull market, I think a good thing to do is just to hold. If you're just now getting a position, like I said, Bitcoin is seeming to possibly have a breakout soon. If it does break resistance levels right around here, then I can see a perfect buying opportunity at $17,410-ish, at least based on this chart here provided by, let's see, Coinbase. No, this isn't Coinbase. I don't think this is Coinbase. Coinbase probably looks a lot different. It's already at 17,347. But you can also see these similar resistance levels here on the Coinbase chart. But you can obviously see that we're seeing this this channel form. So, you know, when you see a channel like this form, it's quite obvious that prices are in that mean, and we'll be seeing a potential breakout soon. So let's keep an eye on this chart here. So let's see, Luigi Iber, love Discord. What brokerage is the one on the screen right now? It's not a brokerage, that's actually tradingview.com. Mubarak Goraya, what coins do you recommend to hold besides BTC? I think anything in the top 20 is good to hold. Gaming Master, I'm going to be simplifying my responses, guys. I hope you guys don't mind that. I'm going to be simplifying a lot of my responses to your questions so I can answer more. Is that fine? Say aye. Just kidding, say yes. Gaming Master, I have 2,654 Electronium at 5 cents each. Good, Gaming Master. I would hold on to that. I think that's good. I think 5 cents is pretty stable for ETN. I don't think ETN is on this chart yet, so we can't really pull it up. Yeah, it's a little bit too new, but you know, I'm holding some ETN as well. I think 5 cents is a good position, brother. I think I would hold on to that, especially a stock like, I just said a stock. I'm so used to the traditional market. Especially a crypto like ETN. I think that's definitely a good hold for the long term. I love the technology behind it. I love the team behind it, and I think that's what matters. Joanne Cardona said, what do you think about Linux, like the operating system or the coin? Let's look at the coin here. All right, Linux does not pull up here, so it's most likely a smaller cap. Let's look. $2 million. I would have invested something about that has a market cap of $2 million. And I'll tell you exactly why. I mean, at the end of the day, price manipulation is a true thing. I mean, that's real. I mean, like if you guys had millions of dollars, you could easily price manipulate anything you want. You know, at least if it's worth $2 million, I mean, and you had $10 million, you can easily price manipulate. I mean, if somebody sold 5 million Bitcoin or $5 million in Bitcoin right now, you'd see the price go down. Trust me. I mean, it's not just not going to go down. Like, the market is small compared to most markets, guys. So even a $2 million sell would be seen and impact the price of Bitcoin. So, you know, that just the $2 million sell on a $292 billion market will still make a pretty big impact. So when you see a coin that's worth 2 million in market cap, I stay away from those for the most part, because at the end of the day, there are so many of those projects out there, and there's a lot of price manipulation that can be done that could definitely give you a little bit of a distorted view of where the price really should be. Sniper Man, awesome upgrades thus far. Can we check out Monero? It's taking a dive. Yeah, let's look at Monero. Let's go ahead and check out Monero USD. Guys, a lot of these charts have been posted on our Discord, which is awesome too. I've been seeing that you guys have been doing very well with our Discord in terms of price charts and stuff. So we broke out of this horizontal pattern here. We're seeing obvious support levels being built. What I do like about this chart is it seems like we're getting back into a channel. I would say right now the support level here would be around this price range right here. Well, you know, these are all different support levels, so it's pretty. I wouldn't draw a line just yet. I would want to have a little bit more confidence. I mean, I wouldn't mind drawing a line right around here because these did extend out. Sometimes what you guys can do, if the candlestick isn't fully solid and you see this type of graph where you want to draw a support line, but you want it to be accurate, if it does extend, like you see this does extend, then it wouldn't be a harm to be able to draw like a you know, temporary resistance level or support level here, and then even with resistance that does work. But what we're seeing here is pretty much head and shoulders being formed here. As you can see, you've got a shoulder being formed right here on this left hand side. If you guys don't know what a head and shoulder formation is, I'll show you guys exactly what that is. Head and shoulders. This is a very basic pattern that you see in the stocks quite often, but with head and shoulders oh man, it's a shampoo, guys. I'm just messing with you guys. I just wanted to promote head and shoulders. I'm just kidding. So this is a head and shoulders price movement. You do have two types of these. You have one that does indicate a reversal, and then you have one that indicates progression here. So I'll show you guys head and shoulders example here, something that can show you guys a pretty good example here. Something simple. Let me find something simple here for you guys. So as you can see, these are all examples of head and shoulders. Let's see here. Head and shoulders, head and shoulders, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Okay, let's see what we can find here. I think the best example that I've seen on this so far looked to be, I like this one. I think this was pretty clear. So you've got a neckline, kind of like how you in a cup and handle you've got a cup handle, but in this case you have pretty much a shoulder which forms on the left hand side, which is a little bit of a more. It's a little bit more stretched than the head. The head is typically I'll probably be better at explaining this just with this chart. So this, as you can see, is a shoulder because it's overstretched here, but you pretty much see almost like this upside down Y form, and then up here you see this upside down Y, but this is a little bit more steeper, so it's more of a bam, 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 bam. So it's like green, red right away, and that shows you a head right here, and then another shoulder, if it does form right here, would complete this head and shoulder price movement. So if we do see that form, that would be interesting because that could definitely indicate whether this is going to go negative or positive depending on what area this shoulder forms in, whether it's going to be below this left shoulder or above this left shoulder. So you know, if it is below and this right shoulder is a little bit above, that does indicate positive price movement. If the right shoulder is below, that does indicate a negative price movement. And you can use this in different ways. Sometimes there are reversals. So over here could also be almost, yeah, this right here is a head and shoulders, but it's a different type because over here you've got the head down here, you've got the shoulders up here, and this could also indicate price movement upward. So it's a very basic strategy. It just kind of shows you extreme price movements, and because of those extreme price movements, it indicates the direction of the price because you can always predict direction. So the head and shoulders pattern is one of the most popular and reliable chart patterns in technical analysis, and as one might imagine from the name, the pattern looks like a head with two shoulders. Head and shoulders is a reversal pattern that when formed signals that security is likely to move against the previous trend. The head and shoulder chart pattern is a popular and easy to spot pattern. Once a trader is aware of what they are watching for, the pattern appears on all time frames and can therefore be used by day and swing traders as well as investors. Entry levels, stop levels, and price targets make the formation easy to implement. Head and shoulders, two of the underlying assumptions behind the validity of using charts and chart patterns are that prices operate in trends and that history will inevitably repeat itself. So hopefully that helps out a little bit, guys. So right now for XEM, I would say let's continue to watch where this head and shoulder forms, and then from there we can determine where price movement's going to go. But it's looking to me that we're seeing a horizontal pattern form. I think this is going to form more of a stable channel. I don't necessarily think this is going to go down just because RSI is still here between 46, so it's not too high or too low. So I think prices can stay horizontal for quite a bit here. Depending on if Bitcoin does rise in value, that's going to be interesting to see, because that could definitely soak up a lot of the market. We trust in the sniper, bro. Brian Holm. Joe C. But is ETN a good buy now? Thoughts? Yeah, I think it's a good buy long term. You did Agarwal. If I keep 100% portfolio in Electrium, will it be okay? No, I wouldn't recommend that. I would never recommend that. Why, by the way, this is not investment advice, because I am not legally obliged to give investment advice, as no one is. Just letting you guys know. But I wouldn't do that. I would diversify. Diversification is the key to investing. So diversification creates risk management. It enables you to allocate your assets properly to the point where you're not going to be at a loss if something is going to go down. Because if you put everything in Electronium and it all goes down, then that's all your money gone. Alibaba and Lenovo really announced collab with TRX. I'm not sure of that. I think that's a Discord question, and then we can have our Discord team investigate that. Sergio said, what are some good providers like Coinbase and Gemini? You got Bittrex, Binance. I'm really liking Binance. What do you think of TokenPay ICO? I haven't looked as much into it, Pranjal, but you can definitely post that in our ICO page, and I can definitely take a look at that when I do have some time. The Root Massage, is Jack's wallet safe? I don't know much about Jack's wallet, but you can post that on Discord once again. Young Lee, can you check EMC2 chart as well? It is looking real good. Let's look at EMC2 really quick here. So a lot of you guys talk about EMC2. I'm interested to see what chart we're seeing here. Well, we saw a price breakout. It looks like it broke this channel. It's like previously we had a support level right here around 148, and then this did get totally smashed by this upward price movement. Looks like around 186. So I think with Einsteinium, I think at this point, I mean, it already had a breakout, so profits pretty much already made. Whether this is going to go higher or not, it's not really up to me or anybody. We can't determine magnitude, remember that. But what we can do is look at the history here and say there's a previous resistance level up here, which it looked like we did hit with this extended candlestick. So, you know, if it can pass this resistance level, then possibly it would go higher. But if not, then I don't think I can see that going a little bit higher than that. Profits, people already made their money. BTC rally this week? I think so, Crypto Brad. You know, I put in my position. You know, I'm pretty confident that Bitcoin's gonna have a rally. As you can see, we're approaching. All we need is one. We just need, guys. We just need. Who here has a couple $1 million? Could you guys just buy some Bitcoin real quick? Is that fine? Because I think if we pass those resistance levels, people's stop limits will get triggered, and then we're going to the moon. Anybody have a couple $1 million? Say aye. To buy some Bitcoin. Mohammed Kizar said, hi, new subscriber here. Great channel, by the way. For XRP, do you recommend going long or short for it? I think XRP right now, you know, is it valued at 75 cents? Is it really, like, is the true value of XRP? The technology is amazing, guys. 70% of Japanese transactions touch the Ripple network. Do you guys know that? If you don't know that, that's the truth. Most of the banks, over 200 banks are partnered with Ripple. Most of the banks that are partnered with Ripple don't use the XRP token just yet. They are utilizing the Ripple network. So is Ripple gonna go, I mean, is it gonna go like a long way in the future? I think so. But is it worth 75 cents in today's market? Maybe not, because we are in a speculative market right now. So once again, we're in a bubble. So is Bitcoin worth $17,000? I like to give this story about Bitcoin, right? By the way, this timestamp thing is not going to work. If one of you guys want to do timestamps on my videos, you can, but I can't do that. That's ridiculous. I just can't do the timestamps because I talk about too many things at once. So I guess this is just not the type of live stream that can have a timestamp. So whatever, so be it. I don't need to have a timestamp. Anyways, so this is a story I like to give, right? So you've got Bob, right? And Bob buys Bitcoin at $1. And Bob loves Bitcoin. He believes in Bitcoin so much. He reads on the technology, and this was, you know, back in the day. So he bought it at $1. He invested all of his money in it. He got $10,000. He put it all into Bitcoin because he just had so much belief for it. And then one day, Bitcoin rose all the way up to $30, right? And Bob is just jacked out of his mind. He's so excited. Bob is like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin hit $30. I'm so smart. I just got 29x on my investment. I'm so happy. I knew this was the best thing in the world. I knew this was the right technology, and everything is going great. I'm so excited. And then guess what? The next day, Bitcoin hits $2, goes all the way back down, right? And now Bob he's in a dilemma. Now he's like, man, what just happened? All my money is, you know, like, wow, like I thought I had so much extra money. You know, it hit $30, but now it's not there anymore. Man, what do I do? And then it goes up to $50. And he's like, oh my gosh, it's going higher and higher. Let me just put a lot more money in here. So he invests more money into Bitcoin, right? And he's investing as it's hitting $30, $40, all the way up until 50, and hits 50. He's like, dang it, I knew this was the next technology of the future. I'm so happy I did this. But then guess what? It goes all the way back down to $3. And now Bob is in a dilemma because now he's at a loss. And matter of fact, he's at such a loss that it's not even worth it for him to sell at $3, right? So guess what? He just holds, right? Well, guess what? Bob would be really happy today. That is my Bitcoin story for you guys. I think a lot of people can relate to that story. And what I mean by that is we don't know how high Bitcoin is going to go. We don't know how low Bitcoin is going to go. We don't know how long Bitcoin is going to go higher, how long it's going to go for, you know, these parabolic levels. I mean, at the end of the day, I think we're in a speculative market. There's nothing to determine whether or not Bitcoin is worth $17,000. There's nothing to determine whether or not Bitcoin is worth $100,000. There's nothing to determine whether or not Bitcoin is worth $5,000. But what I can tell you is there's definitely a technology there. There's definitely a potential for a future technology to really impact the world in a positive manner. And I think whether that's going to be Bitcoin or not, I think somebody's going to take the reign, and whatever that is going to have a very, very, very large market cap, whatever that technology really is. And that's why I love to invest in a lot of these currency coins, because whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum or Bitcoin Cash or Ripple or Litecoin or Cardano, which wants to be better than Ethereum, right? It's its own blockchain, or EOS, which, you know, it has a completely different system. It has one of the fastest transaction speeds of all coins, or Monero, one of the best privacy coins. You know, these are all developed by amazing people, guys. I mean, NEM, I mean, the coin itself, the developer, you know, Rick, amazing guy, amazing CEO, amazing creator, amazing founder. You know, I think these top 10 have really good potential for the future. I don't see why one of these top 10 will really be around, you know, in the next 10 or 20 years. I think at least one of these will, you know. I think some of these have great technology behind them, but some of them aren't as technologically advanced, or maybe some of them don't have strong enough teams for the future, right? Like Bitcoin, for example. Bitcoin's team is very divided. You've got Bitcoin versus Bitcoin Cash. You know, Roger Ver has, you know, pretty much divided himself from Bitcoin and has focused fully on Bitcoin Cash. Satoshi Nakamoto let go of Bitcoin very early on in its creation. You know, Satoshi was a very pessimistic person. He was a very conservative person. If you guys read his emails, and, you know, back in the day when, you know, he was really in the development of Bitcoin, and before he released the GitHub repository to the second founder, that eventually became, you know, a very big pioneer for Bitcoin. Satoshi was always saying things like, you know, I don't think we're ready for that yet. I don't think the technology is there yet. And, you know, it was literally a laboratory test, and it still is. It's just a laboratory test that was created and has done a lot. You know, I mean, it's worth $292 billion right now. So it's a pretty successful laboratory experiment, if you ask me. So at the end of the day, maybe that gave you guys some, did that help a little bit? That little bit of backstory. You guys know how to pick my brain. You guys are good. You guys are really good, man. you know what it is. It's, you know, maybe a lot of you guys weren't subscribed to this channel back before, but now that we've got more consistent subscribers, you guys are getting to know me a little bit. You know how to ask the questions differently. You know how to, like, you guys are smart. You guys are smart people. I give you guys props for that. Let's go ahead and reset our Streamlabs here and our stream chat. And my viewer count. Let's go ahead and refresh all of this here. Discord online. We've got a ton of people online right now on Discord, guys. We've seen amazing growth on Discord. 67 current viewers here. Discord has been cranking. If you guys aren't on Discord yet, you're missing out. I think everybody's on Discord, so, you know, I don't think I need to drill that message here. But, yeah, I mean, oh, no, we still got people joining Discord. Wow. We got 4 more people that just joined. Aaron, Zenbiz. Good to have you guys on our Discords. But yeah, guys, Discord has been popping. At the end of the day, I think that's really been exciting. So let's go ahead and take some requests on Discord. Go ahead and post your request on Discord while I finish up these YouTube comments here. Henry said, I feel like I'm in a dental office with this music on. You're funny, man. Ishmael, my guy. Hey, Sniper, clear pull token burn in 1 hour. Interesting. Zacharias, any thoughts on Manetha and Verge? We'll have to look at those. Josh, can you please look at LTC charts? Yeah, we will look at that. Cardano and Seller for the win. Thank you so much, Coach Lorenzo. What's up with IOTA these days? We'll look at IOTA and Cardano. I've been losing money trading, for example. Today I bought NEO for about $51, sold it for $55, but I ended up with less BTC at the end. How does that happen, David? Oh, because you were selling NEO BTC then. Probably a good idea to pick up some rail blocks. Not trying to pump, but wise to look into what's happening behind the scenes. What's ray blocks, Chuck Adams? Some ray blocks. Interesting. Oh, it's another coin, I guess. Stellar's a sleeper. Jokerism. It's like Crypto University. Vader, what's up, new partners? What up, new partner? What is the site? Nilis Pasma Foto de Profile. If somebody can post the site for him. Verge. Luis Ramos. Let's look at Verge. Does IOTA have any potential in the near future? Walid Kayani. I think IOTA has a lot of potential in the near future. Will Electrium rise to $1? Joggin Vera. I think Ripple will rise to $1 before Electrium does. Hey, Sniper, going with more PivX. What do you think? Let's go ahead and look at what we've got, guys. We've got a couple different requests here. Definitely want to take as many as possible. I'm going to check our Discord really quick, see what requests we have there. I think that's priority at this point. Somebody said Verge. Zachariah said Verge. Let's look at Verge. Everybody's talking about Verge. Verge. Let's do Verge versus Bitcoin, USD here. Interesting. So what I do like about Verge is we've finally, at least right now, it seems like we've got a support level here around a cent. 1 cent. 1 cent. So we had some breakout, but thankfully we've maintained these support levels. Now what I do like to see with these breakouts, so we did predict this this channel forming. I think this was like 3 streams ago, I believe, on our LTC versus BTC. So what I do like about this, and what you guys want to pay attention to, this is something I want to recommend to you guys. So when you see a chart break out, your goal is to wait for these resistance levels to form before making another position, because if you want to make a position during the breakout, it's very risky. What I mean by that is, let's say you purchased here. This would have been pretty bad, because now you're purchasing at a random point for no reason, without a strategy, without buy entry point or anything like that. But what if this continues to build a channel? That would be interesting to see. So I would like to see if this starts a channel around these resistance levels right now. And if that's the case, it's going to be a lot easier to track the price movement here to determine whether or not we're going to see another breakout. So I would love to see resistance being built, because sometimes you want to see resistance so that you know, hey, this is a channel. So if it does break between these channels or this channel that's forming, that there's a potential buy option there. So what I would do at this point is wait to see where Verge heads within this channel, like always. But I'm glad that it did build these support levels, because after a breakout, the first thing you want is support levels. It's like rock climbing. You know, you want to be able to every time you're going higher, you want to be able to put your hook inside the rock so that just in case you fall, your hook isn't 50 feet down, because that's going to be a pretty long way until your hook can save you. So it's the same thing with these charts. You want to make sure that there's some hooks built as it progresses and has these parabolic growth levels, because if it does go down, it's going to go and stop at the support levels most likely, and if those support levels are low, then it's going to be a pretty steep loss there. So hopefully that assisted you a little bit. Jacoby said LTC. Let's finally look at LTC. Hopefully it's formed something. Okay, interesting. So we're seeing a negative channel. I told you guys to take profits. You guys remember that? I said take them profits. So to be completely real with you, at this point, what I would be looking at here with LTC is just to see where we can see some reversal, because at this point we're seeing consolidation. It's complete consolidation. What you do want to look for is to see when, like, RSI at this point does not help as much because it's a negative price movement. So you remember how we talked about we can determine direction, but we can't determine magnitude. At this point, we're determining the direction is going down, right? Now, how far is it going to go down? That's really going to be dependent upon when are we going to see another spike in a price to start stabilizing this price, because at this point there's more sellers in the market, which is why you're seeing more red than green. And you know, this was definitely predicted. I think a lot of people held Litecoin and wanted to sell it. A lot of people made profits, and this is just a ton of people just taking their profits right now. So you guys asked me, should I buy Litecoin at these prices? And you remember I told you I don't think so, because I mean, I was pretty adamant with that, because I knew that, you know, I mean, after these type of growth levels, you're going to see a pullback. You know, this isn't just like, you know, straight to the moon for the rest of our life. You know, we're all, I mean, if that's the case, then just put all your money in whatever coin and then just wait for it to go up the next day and then sell, you know, and then do it again and keep repeating, you know. But that's not the case with trading, guys. There's going to be points in which prices will go down. I think whatever Litecoin could go down to at this point, it's going to be interesting, because since we're in this bubble still, what's interesting about this consolidation is I'd like to see where we form these support levels, because even at those support levels, LTC may still be a little bit overvalued, the same way that Bitcoin is a little bit overvalued right now, because it's not based on its intrinsic value, but it's based upon speculative value, and that's what a bubble is all about. So I think you guys are going to hear a lot more of that. Here it's just understanding the difference between intrinsic value and speculative value, and also understanding asset allocation, because, you know, even for me, most of my positions are up right now, or if not every position but Electroneum, and the fact that I allocated my assets properly allowed me to really profit off of that. So looks like I'm up with Ethereum, 71% on Ethereum. I'm up on BitShares, 55%. On Bitcoin Cash, I'm up 40%. Neo, I'm up 38%. Zcash, I'm up 32%. IOTA, I'm up 30%. Basic Attention Token, I'm up 30%. Substratum, I'm up 29%. Salt, I'm up 19%. You know, Salt is interesting. You know what's interesting about Salt? For those of you guys... Oh, thank you for the donation. Who just donated? Wow, awesome. Thank you so much. Sorry, my computer's lagging a little bit. I'm trying to see who this was. But thank you so much. That really means a lot. Stellar or Cardano. $2 from Jokerism. Thank you, Jokerism. And he put a wink. That's cute. Yeah, we'll definitely look at that. But you know what's interesting about Salt? What I like about Salt, it actually allows people that don't want to... It's primarily for people that have a lot of money in crypto, but people that don't want to liquidate their assets in crypto, but still need cash, right? There are a lot of Bitcoin millionaires, but a lot of them only have their money in Bitcoin, so they're cash broke is what they call them. But these allow you to get loans based on your coin. So it's literally blockchain backed loans. I think that's pretty cool. So you give them like your LTC and you get USD for it. So I think that's so cool, guys. I think there's really going to be a big need for this. That's why I invested in it. And I love seeing projects like this, projects that just make sense. So, and what's cool about lending, so they lend you the money, and the cool thing about lending is in the United States of America, you don't have to pay taxes on lended income. So it also is a way for you to avoid taxes, you know, and still hold your coins, because you give them your coins and then they give you whatever currency you want. So, I think that's awesome. You know, that's why I put a stake in there. I think salt is definitely going to be valued a little bit higher. I think there's going to be a lot more implementation as more people create income in portfolios based upon crypto. I think a lot more people will utilize that service. So, Vadar donated $1. Thank you, brother. $1 a day. Do you trust Hashflare, Gaming Master? Yeah, I heard you can make your investment ROI in about 90 days with Hashflare. But yeah, I mean, I know people that use Hashflare. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, Genesis Mining, I've got a 10 terahash contract that starts in February. So, you know, it's all about diversification. No, we're only on YouTube for now, though. You can look at the stream directly through our Discord server and chat at the same time in Discord, only through desktop, though. How do you look through the... You can look at the stream directly through Discord? That's insane. That's awesome. So if you guys want to look at the stream through Discord, that would be sick. I didn't know that. I think he's right, though. If you go on the... Yeah. I'm not sure. I guess that's true, yeah. That would be awesome. So, wow, we got a lot of people engaged here in the Discord. We got over 46 people online. We got a couple snipers on, some mods, admin, some bots. And this Discord's popping, locking the guys. Yeah, we're growing so fast. I think we have over 200. We have over 200 people on our Discord. So I think it's been one of the best, you know, Discords ever created for crypto. You know, I mean, I don't know anyone better than that. So I'm excited about it, guys. It's really cool. You even got that little music channel. You got 4 people on the music channel right now. Crypto Air, G Nandi, Geo, Underrated. You got this little group that's always in the live chat. Dakin, Jacoby Wan, Santana Lux, the architect, Zachariah. That's interesting. So, is this on Twitch? Jerlingens? No, it's not on Twitch. This is on YouTube. Do you trust Hashflare? Only up to 50,000, right? On the lend in the US. I think so. Yeah, I think so, Adam. I'm not sure the exact amount, but regardless, I think it's pretty interesting that you can do it, you know? So, thank you for moderating, Caesar. Can you please do Decentraland? Frost Gaming, hello again. Do you think Hydro Miner will succeed in the mining market? I don't know much about that, Godfredo, but you can actually ask on our mining Discord channel. What about Terminal? That was short. I'm AFK, but yeah. Hey, Naim, how's it going? What's up, Lumen? Let's look at Decentraland really quick, and then we'll do. Well, let's do Cardano and ADA. We got that donation, so let's go ahead and look at that from the donation. So Cardano, ADA, BTC. So it seems like with the Bitcoin chart, so we are seeing some growth here. Obviously, it looks like previous resistance levels here just became support. I like how this inverts. By the way, this is called an inversion here. So when you see this happen, where this was a previous resistance, but now it's a support level, it's an inversion. And that's typically a good thing, because that means that it's literally exactly an inversion. It's just completely reversed there. And it's happened so close to each other. So I'd like to see what channel can form here with ADA. Now, being that this is a Bitcoin chart, every time we've broken positive from these triangles. Oh, look at that. That triangle we drew yesterday, it was perfect. Look at that. Our triangle, it literally went bap, 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 boop, broke right out from the triangle, and then it shot up. Yeah, our triangles have been on point, guys. Look at that. That is awesome. So, you know, this was a pretty steep resistance level. So I'd assume that resistance is going to form like around this area with ADA. So I would hold off on that. Unfortunately, we can't look at the USD chart for Cardano, so we do have to deal with this BTC chart, which sometimes is inaccurate because BTC's price fluctuates, so it's hard to be able to look at it compared to something that's always moving in value. So that's why I don't always like to use the BTC charts, because it's always moving in value, and it's hard to really keep something that's stable there. You know, with the US dollar, it's a stable currency and keeps its value pretty consistent, unlike US Tether, right? So let's look at Stellar as well. That was also in the donation. Thank you so much for the donation. And okay, pretty cool. So we see a breakout. I mean, here's where your profits could have been made here with Stellar. There was a clear channel formed right here. So I would have seen this breakout. I would have predicted it from this breakout. But most people already made profits at this point. We're seeing the consolidation. At this point, I would hold on any sort of purchase here. It's a little bit too volatile. I would want to wait until we see a little bit more price movement, price action at this point, to really determine where we're going to be headed, you know, because this is just, you know, it's just up and down right now. We don't know where the channels are going to form. We don't know where the support is, the resistance is. You know, we can't really call resistance or support at this point just because there's no clear levels. And this is just kind of an ugly chart here, just to be honest, in terms of price predictions or price movement prediction. Hopefully that helped out. Did that help out a little bit? Let's look at what else we got here in the chat. I bought Ripple today. I'll donate 5% of my gains to this channel. I'm negative $50, so I guess that you owe me $2.5. That's funny, dum-dum. Yeah, 217 official. What are you doing, man? Relax, man. Time out, brother. Can you look at IOP, please? Big Daddy Stand Stick. Let's look at IOP. Internet of People. What is this? I'm interested to see this. Internet of People. It's a very strong name there. 320. $12 million market cap. See, that's definitely going to be susceptible to price manipulation. But, you know, everything starts small, right? Let's see what IOP is all about. So obviously, over here you've got almost a positive channel forming, but I would say resistance or support is right around this level here. So you've got support levels around $5.60, as we know. What's interesting about this chart is these resistance levels keep on rising, and then what we see form here, as you can see here, is you rarely see this type of price move, or it's just straight horizontal for 3-4 hours, which is interesting. That shows you that volume is most likely low. Let's see. So we had previous resistance around $7.48, headed towards, okay. I would want to put IOP up for its money and see if it can break its previous resistance, you know, because if it can do that, then I think we can see some growth. But at this point, this channel is a little bit sloppy. I don't typically like to draw out these incline channels like this because it doesn't necessarily give you a perfect area to look at, because when it's like this and it gets overstretched, and what that means is this keeps going and then this is slanted, it kind of dilutes where the resistance level really is at. You know, resistance is really shown at one point. It's not something that's moving. You know, resistance is typically one point. I see a lot of you guys drawing a lot of slanted charts. That's not necessarily, I mean, those are channels, but those aren't resistance levels or support levels. So be weary of that and be aware of that. I would call this a support level because you see that touched here and it touched down here as well. So I would wait and see what can happen if it tests this resistance up here for IOP. I love putting coins up for a test, you know, see if they can you know, do something that it hasn't done for a while. So let's see what we've got here. IOTA. Yeah, let's look at IOTA. A lot of you guys are requesting IOTA really quick. IoT USD. Okay, interesting. So we did hit bottom, and looks like that was a double bottom right here because you see RSI went under 30. It was right above 30 actually, so not yet. I don't think we've seen the bottom yet. Something that you guys can do. Here's another trick, guys. So not a lot of people know this, but with RSI, you can really also determine where things hit bottom, right? So if the price goes down, you see this, and this looks like, okay, like this is the lowest it can go. Well, guess what? The RSI didn't go under 30, and it was this low. This is probably not the lowest this is going to go. A good way to determine how low something's going to go is looking at the RSI and seeing if it does go under 30. So even when it went down here, it stayed above 30. And then even when it's at this low price level, it's still above 30. It never went under. So I still can see this price moving down, to be completely honest with you, until we go below 30 and then really see a double bottom form. And a double bottom will form when you see 2 points go under 30. You'll see it go under 30, and then it'll go back into this channel and then back under 30 twice within an hour. That's called a double bottom, and that's typically a good indicator of a support level. So I think we're still going to have to wait and see which support level is built, because obviously we've got a negative channel here. So, you know, this is a negative channel forming, so negative price movement. So there hasn't been any support or resistance levels yet. And to be honest, with your guys' level of trading, you guys need to be able to identify these support levels and these resistance levels, because it's going to be crucial to your trading. So you know where prices are going to have breakouts, where prices are too high or too low, and so forth. So hopefully that helps out a little bit. Thoughts on CryptoKitties? Yes, CryptoKitties. I think CryptoKitties are clogging the network up, man. I think they're awesome, though. I think it shows you a great potential for Ethereum in terms of, you know, mass adoption. I think it's cool because people use CryptoKitties, you know, and they don't even know it's on an Ethereum blockchain. You know, I'm sure there's girls out there that are on CryptoKitties that have no idea that they're using blockchain technology or even Ethereum, let alone Ether. So you know, I think it's cool. I mean, eventually they'll find out when they know that they have to put Ether in there and buy them. But I think a lot of them will be introduced to CryptoKitties in the notion of it being just a platform to use. And then they'll realize, okay, this is how I need to buy Ether and pay for whatever I want to pay for, the kitties. So, sounds so weird talking about kitties. Should I bring my kitty on the live stream? I'm just kidding. Litecoin. How far do you think LTC Litecoin is going to continue to drop? I pretty much made huge gains over the month with it. Just curious your thoughts. I would say hold, to be honest with you. You should have taken your profits pretty much up here. If you're still at a high profit, you can take your profits. But at the end of the day, I would say, if you were to ask me how low do I think it can go, you know, technically I couldn't answer that because we don't have any support levels forming yet. So that's the bad thing about. So there's always a pro and con in any sort of price movement. I think you guys will start learning that. And this is something I learned early on in trading, and that's the negative reaction to a positive reaction. So and that's a pro versus a con. So in this case, when price movement goes upwards like this, the positive is the fact that a lot of people made money. If you bought here where we drew out this channel, you would have made a lot of money here. But the negative part to this is after this is already done, a lot of people are going to lose money. So once again, to make a lot of money in any market, you're going to be taking money from other people. When you buy a coin, you're buying somebody's coin that's being sold. Now, if that coin goes up in value, the person who sold is losing. If you're buying, then you're going to be winning, right? Or if you sell and the price goes up, then you're going to be the guy that's losing because you could have made a lot more. So it's a buyer's and seller's market. It's all about supply and demand. I can't determine something accurate now. I don't want to name anything because at this point I don't know. Maybe we'll see a 50% correction. I always like using 50% as a pretty universal indicator, but you know, it's hard to tell, especially with these type of markets and the fact that we're in a bubble. I think a lot of money is going to start flowing towards BTC. I think that's where a lot of money has been flowing. And as you see, we are testing these resistance levels right now. So it's interesting. I mean, I don't see why this is not going to break out. It's going to break out, you know? Just look at that. It's just testing this thing, man. Look at that, guys. It's just testing. It's like, let me just, look, let me touch you. It's like right on the crisp of it. Look, I just want to touch you. All right, let me just touch you one more time. All right, let me just go right above and then back. Let me go right above and then back, you know? It's just testing these resistance levels, but I love it. I mean, I think we're going to see a breakout here. All we need is a couple $1 million to flow in, and whoop, we're right above. So, very optimistic about this chart right now, to see this channel form especially. I think it's exciting to see this type of channel form. As you can see, we're just sitting here testing these levels, guys. I'd be excited to see if this breaks during the live stream and we just see this hit parabolic growth levels. Wouldn't that be awesome, guys? So let's see what we're saying. Let's take some questions here, not requests here. Let's take some questions. I think we did a couple requests in a row. Let's take some questions here. Gloomin, Crypto Brian, 50% retracement. I like your icon, Crypto Brian. Looks like a pretty cool icon. Zach Rice, thoughts on LTC transfer to BTC for upcoming surge? Zach, yeah, I mean, you can hedge against Litecoin using Bitcoin. I mean, that's up to you, man. I think Bitcoin, I mean, I think if it crosses this level, then yeah, I mean, I think any buy would be smart at this level, because what this is doing is it's going to break resistance, and if it breaks resistance, that means that buyers are going to be taking over at this market. I think we've seen that. We've seen buyers take over. I mean, how many more people need to sell their Bitcoin, you know? Like come on, like, all right, like, when are we done with these sellers? Like, you know, it's almost like this waiting game. Like, all right, are you done selling your Bitcoin? All right, good. Like, let's keep going up. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's almost like, guys, just either hold it or like buy it. Just stop selling so that we could start going higher, because inevitably I think we'll go higher. You know, I think we're gonna have a lot more of a market develop over the past or the next couple of months, and I think that's gonna obviously drive the price higher. So let's take these questions. Colby Alford said, dude, what's up? What is up, man? Variable said, Luigi, been having a lot of issues for days with Coinbase. Still a good company. Just support customer service needs improvements. Thanks at Snipers Dude. I did do well pulling lots of profits out of LTC. Awesome, Rebel. High fives, dude. Good job. How can I make a trading bot for profit? Breezy Main. Trading bots are fairly complex, but it's pretty much algorithmic trading bots that are done. You know, it's mainly for institutional trading, but I know there are websites that have trading bots up there that you can even purchase for, you know, whatever, $100 maybe. But I'm not so knowledgeable on trading bots. I don't think they can do as much. I think computer error is fairly high in this type of volatile market. Gaminov said, we got to go to the moon. Sean said, this is indeed very exciting if it breaks. Rainer Sujivaran said, I only hodl Bitcoin. I like that, baby. Only hodl. J Miranda 17, would you take a loan from the bank to invest in BitConnect? I know you can't offer financial advice. Well, it's funny you asked that. I actually took a $10,000 loan, I think, or $12,000 loan from a bank. And then I paid it back, I think, in a month and a half through BitConnect. I'm already at about 20. I think today it just hit 19,800 in profit. Well, I'm actually over 20,000 in profit total when you talk about referrals and stuff. So, I mean, I've done it. So I know I can't give you financial advice, but I've done that, to be honest. So, you know, I'm not going to say I didn't do it. You know, I don't really promote my BitConnect, but I don't mind it. As an entertainment purposes, it is still your manners are not justified. Why is BTC at 17,100 on Binance but 1,100 on TradingView? Brian, you know you can actually, Brian Holm, you can make money. It's called arbitrage trading. If you join our Discord, we have a whole channel about that, and you can actually learn more about that. So if you guys aren't on our Discord, the link is in the description. We just launched this recently. Morning from the Netherlands, Bernard Moeller. Good to have you on, Mr. Moeller. I'm on 12,000 total reinvestment or investment on BitConnect. Awesome, Rainer. Good. Jay Miranda says, I'm headed to the bank. All right, man. We'll see you soon. Awesome, man. Never buy on green and RSI high over 70. No, that's just a recipe for failure. Rebelstead, BTC 20,000. I'm going to call it. Just the start. 17 and hovering in tiny movements. Anything worth buying? David Uhas. I think there are some stuff worth buying. I like David's question, guys. Let's take David's question. Let me just read these real quick. Fabio, Coach K, G Nandi, Scott LaRock. Weird irony. If Amazon and Uber partner up with Ripple, will it increase in price? Of course, wired irony. We're in a demand and supply market here, so Ripple would definitely rise in price. Good question, good comment though, funny comment. But Ripple wouldn't, weird irony, Amazon and Ripple wouldn't partner up with, or Amazon and Uber wouldn't partner up with Ripple. Ripple is a niche coin. It's made towards the banks, not traditional companies. So I don't see that happening. I mean, I can see them partnering with, like, you know, IOTA, for example. But good question. Good to have you on our live stream, brother. I'm actually waiting on $10,010 from Gemini. Do you think they will return my wire? They said 1 to 2 days. It's been 4 days now. We already talked about that, Breezy. We already talked about that today, man. Naeem, were you planning on expounding on your latest video? Great upload, by the way. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. You guys, kill the like button. Kill the like button. We gotta show this video some love. But Samarth Buttress said, I put $1,000 in Ripple. How long should I hold it? What'd you buy it at? At Brian, hold. Every exchange has different prices. There are different markets. Trading View is just the charting site. The prices you're seeing from the exchange, you are selected at the specific chart. Yep. Colby Alfred, the stream is getting bigger. Yes, Colby. Yes, we hit 200 viewers for the first time on a live stream, I think. Or I think we were just approaching 200. I don't know if we hit it already. I'll dye my hair blonde if we hit 3,000 subscribers today, though. So just a heads up. Can you talk about SafeX? It will be delisted today on Bittrex. Price on Bittrex is on Cryptopia. It's at. I don't know much about Dtrex, Joseph. I'm very sorry. I don't have as much time right now on the stream to research that. Ripple already had its pump for now, going back down to 30. Yep. If Ripple goes any lower, I'll buy it. What time is it where you are when you do your usual live stream? Right now it's 1:48 a.m. I'm in Orlando, Florida. Alex Remix, go down, baby. Can Gemini be trusted? Yes. Jeremy, for sure. Gemini, I think, is, I mean, I know it's a very trust. All I use is Gemini, to be honest with you. I use GDAX sometimes, Binance, but for the most part, I deposit my money through Gemini. Ripple is mooning again. Yep, that's great. Luxurious rock. So, somebody asked, I should be in bed, but I can't sleep since I get into crypto. Rainer, trust me, man, I felt the same way, dude. I mean, I used to wake up for work, and when I used to work my corporate job, and you know, I'd have a cubicle, and I would, if you guys watch my early videos, you can see some of my videos at my job. So I literally, you know, transitioned through, while I was on YouTube vlogging every day, I literally ended up, you know, leaving my job with crypto because of crypto. But I used to make videos at my job and everything, so it was exciting. Julian Johnson says Ripple is in space. That's not a good thing because that means it's probably going to go down. Would you hold Ripple or take the profit? I would take the profit, Jay Miranda. Good question. I like how you worded that one. Same boat here, Jeremy. It's a good question. Stay ZK. Take profit on Ripple now. I agree. Here to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Myrtle Beach, baby. I heard Myrtle Beach is like Orlando on the beach. Chinar, where did you used to work? I used to work at timeshare telecommunications telesales company. So I used to do telemarketing. I'm in Ireland at the moment. Colby Alfred. Will Noble, Team Florida, watching from the Space Coast. Hey, there you go. So somebody asked me, is it anything good to buy yet, right? So Internet of People, we'll look at that later. Interested to see which project. Decentralized infrastructure for apps and payments. What is the future Internet of People? Blah, 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 blah. We'll look at that later. There's a lot of great websites, great ICOs, guys. That's just the truth, right? Missed. All right, let's look here really quick. Hey, bro, off-topic question. How? Wait, what? What's worth buying? Give me 1 sec. I'm not distracted, David. There's all these questions and it's moving really fast. So is Litecoin? I can't even read this. This is lagging. Hoping BitConnect figures it out and everything works out with the roadmap. Zachariah, Boise, Idaho. Man, you got some nice snow out there, don't you? You got some nice mountain tops. That is awesome. How do you know when to take a profit? Mubarak, when you're making money, you take your profit, right? That's why you're in the market. So when you're in the green and you see a price breakout, typically those are good times to take profit. Predictions on Ethereum. I think Ethereum will be over $1,000 in 2017. Do I think it's worth that much at current market value? No, I think it's just an overinflated price due to the speculation market. Ethereum was good entry at 610. Crypto bar. Let me show you something really quick, guys. So pretty much, I got a question asking, is this a buyer's market at this point? And I say, yeah, there are some coins here that could be a good buy. I think IOTA, it's pretty low right now. I think even Litecoin, it is still going to be dropping in price. I think as we build support levels, we could potentially see some good buys soon. I think even coins like Neo, seeing these retractions and these consolidations, I think these are all potential good bets here, but I wouldn't buy just yet. I would watch the coins and start strategizing when to buy. So, your goal is to just ensure that you can, holy smokes, $388 million. I just saw an interview with the CEO of this guy. This guy started August, 25 years old. Interesting. But I definitely see us in a buyer's market. Scotty Drippin said, VEN Ryzen. Good to have you on, Scotty. Wired Irony. Thoughts on Golem? I don't know much about Golem Wired Irony. I don't like to talk about things I don't have a full understanding of. So, sorry. Patrick253. You said Ethereum would be over $2,000 by the end of 2007. No, I said one. I didn't say that, Patrick. I said over. I can see it over 1,000 by the start of 2018, between January and March. But is that the actual price? No, I think that'd be the overinflated price, the same way that Bitcoin is having a speculative price determination right now. It's not based on its intrinsic value; it's based on its speculative value. So, I think Ethereum will also be worth over 1,000. But is that really what it's worth? Nah, I don't think so. Not yet. That's just my opinion. So it's all part of the bubble. Lando from Discord dropping in. I'll bite a bit late. 07 UNO, and good to have you, brother. Caesar Omar Posada Garcia. Lando Raynar said, I'm torn between Litecoin and Ethereum. Want to drop 10,000, which I should choose. Which, we're getting a ton of questions, guys. This is going crazy. During the oncoming altcoin retraction, is a convert to Bitcoin a safe bet? So you're talking about hedging, and in terms of hedging in the market, I think the best way to hedge in this market is through fiat currency, because fiat currency will allow you to hedge in a very safe manner. But sometimes it is a good decision to move coins from altcoins to Bitcoin. So for example, let's say you're focused on your Litecoin trade right now and you see price moving downward. You can definitely put more money into Bitcoin because obviously Bitcoin is reaching certain levels, but sometimes what you'll find is all the coins are going down in value, and then sometimes you see Bitcoin rising in value and altcoins going down in value consecutively, which would be a hedge. But then, it really depends. Hedging changes. There's not always a perfect hedge. You really have to be able, hedging is, it's a static movement. It's not linear. It's not, it's static is something that continuously changes. So hedging in general continuously changes, like hedging gold against fiat currency versus silver, like that's always changing. Like whether you're going to, like, how are you going to hedge against this economic crisis? We've been in an economic bull run for the past 9 years here in the United States, right? So if we see a recession come up, how are you going to hedge against that? Are you going to buy cattle? Are you going to buy land? Are you going to buy gold? What are you going to use as a hedge? It's probably going to be different than what you used in 2008 and then 2000 or back in 1989 when we saw the previous recession. So it really depends on the market and what's going on. Colby Alford said, buy both. Yes. Brendan said, it looks like a Head and Shoulders. I think a lot of people will continue buying Ripple in hopes it's coming to Coinbase, especially since it was announced that Bloomberg added it to their terminal. Yeah, Heidi, over 70% of Japanese transactions touch the Ripple network. So Ripple has had a ton of adoption. So, I mean, that's for sure. How would you split $200 in BTC to diversify? David, good question. I would split it up in 6 ways. I'd split it up 25%, 25%, 15%, 15%, 10%, 10%. So what you're doing at that point is you're building a risk management portfolio is what that's called. So your goal is to build a portfolio that manages your risk. Hey, do you guys know of any other price websites like this that updates in live time? Like kind of like the app that we were promoting the other day, the CoinStats app. Anybody know of a website like that by any chance? That'd be interesting. Let me see if they have a website, CoinStats. That would be awesome. Market overview. I'm sure there's tons of competitors against CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap isn't always the best place to look at, you know that? So over here we've got, let's see, Coin Checkup, Crypto Coin Analysis Investment Stats. There you go, that's interesting. You guys like this chart? I think this is pretty cool. It shows you, yeah, I like this. Score, it has its own score. So, wow, that's interesting. Look at that. Zachariah, you're really helping simplify a complex time in crypto. Thank you so much for this one. Absolutely, man. Sniper's Tube is going to the moon, Coach K, yes. I hedge with BitConnect. Hopefully that works out. Darren11622, for long term, do you think holding Ripple is a good idea? I think long term, Darren, it's fine, but sometimes you wonder, it's called repositioning. So, CoinZ, World Coin Index, CoinZ, Apogee. Interesting. CoinZ, World Coin Index, Apogee. Let's see which one is the best here. So, out of all of these, let's see which one looks the nicest. CoinZ. Okay, let's pull that up. That's on GitHub. Oh, that's probably not. Yeah, I figured. That's probably not the actual. CoinZ. Is it right here? CoinZ.de. The Bitcoin social network. Download our Bitcoin wallet today. That's interesting. Oh, that's Coinside. Let's look at World Coin Index here. See what we've got here. Tom Rose said score. Wow. Scotty Drippin, On-Chain FX, I think. On-Chain FX. Man, this music is so relaxing. I can imagine you and Owen just sitting back on a couch right now like, oh, yeah. Jay Miranda, I'm starting to look more into altcoins valued under $1. I feel like something is going from a penny to 10 cents is going to happen faster than something going from 1,000 to 10,000. Interesting comment, Jay Miranda. Unfortunately, what I'll have to tell you is that does not necessarily determine price movement or, you know, what really matters here is the total market cap. So, or not the total market cap, but the total max supply. So what you'll find is a coin that has more of a max supply will be valued in higher amounts, increments. It's all about divisions. So they're all divided. Awesome streaming, new record. I'm out, snipers out. All right, Fabio, take care, brother. Dave McCardo, can you turn the music down, please? I appreciate everything you're doing for Crypto Bro. Loving your work. Absolutely, Dave. I'll turn the music down. It's a little bit high. Sorry, I didn't know it was that high. Let's see here. World Coin Index. Interesting. So it shows you 24-hour volume, 24 low. I like that. It shows you the low and the high. That's nice. Wow. Everything is negative right now. This looks very different than this right here. We pretty much predicted that too, guys. I told you guys we'd be seeing a negative market over the next couple of days. And it seems like that's exactly what we're seeing here. Prices here look a little bit more conservative. Interesting. I'm interested to see what Apogee looks like as well. I don't know if that was spelled right. We'll stick with this for now, just for keepsake. Colby Alfred, I joined the stream an hour late. Was Cardano already talked about, Colby? We can look at it right now. What should my second investment be besides Bit? Something like Ethereum, or should it be a cheap coin? I would say 25% Bitcoin, 25% Ethereum. And then I'd go into the top 10, 20, and 30 in increments, 10%, 15%, and so forth. Good night, Coach K. Got to go to work in a few hours. All right, brother. Good to have you on, man. Thank you for participating in Discord. I could look at Cardano. You ruined UN Owen's chill session. That's hilarious. On-chain FX lets you add a lot more to look at. Scotty dripping. Night, Coach. Did you say high volume or low volume is a higher price? So Julian, the higher the market, let me show you the max supply. I'm sorry, David. You guys know I was chilling to that music. It's still on. Here, I'll put it up a little bit higher. There, meet you guys halfway. There you go. That should be a lot better. That's a good music, ain't it? But I think somebody asked about Cardano. I'll quickly just touch on it really quick for you, man. So when we look at ADA USD, what we're seeing here, I'm sorry, we have to do ADA BTC. So I pretty much determined that I'd like to see what channel forms here, because we're seeing we saw the price movement move up, obviously. We saw this growth. But what we really want to look at this point is, and I like that we do have some support building, but at this point there's no support. You know, there was an inverse here where you see this previous resistance turn into support, but this isn't clear support levels. I like to typically see two clear support levels, and this wasn't even a double bottom or even one bottom in terms of RSI, so this is pretty high. So at this point I'd like to see what channel forms here for ADA. That's really what my ADA prediction is at right now. But we've already seen profits being made. So, you know, a lot of people ask me to look at a coin after the profits were already done. Like, that's never a good thing. You want to ask about a coin once, you know, it's been low key for a while, and then eventually you have the opportunity to make profits. So keep our eyes on BTC there. Hopefully we can see that breakout today. Rebel said night. So what do you think the Ripple price will go by the end of the year? Cranking all day. I think we'll see it over $1. I don't see why not cranking. I think in 2018 we can definitely hit over $1. I think right now we'll see consolidation. I think as more money pours into the market and we head towards a $1 trillion market, it will definitely be over $1. But I think that's still very overvalued. But it's a speculative market. At the end of the day, we're in a bubble, so that's just going to be a bubbled price. Eventually, we'll see that consolidate into actual prices based on intrinsic value rather than speculative value. Sorry, what are you saying about the max supply? I'll show you. It's pretty simple. So when you look at any coin, like you look at Ripple, why is Ripple worth $31 billion? Bitcoin Cash is worth under 31 or 30 billion, but it's worth $1,000, and this is worth 82 cents. Well, it's very simple. It's about supply here. So we don't want if you want to look at max supply, you can click these coins and look at the actual max supply here. But we'll just look at circulating supply right now, because that's actually what's being traded. So as you can see, Bitcoin Cash only has about 16 million coins being traded, versus Ripple that has 38 billion coins being traded. So it's kind of like saying, it's like when it's almost like inflation. So if you print more dollars, that causes inflation, right? So the more coins you have, the more divided your price is. So the market cap is determined on the price of the coin times the amount of circulating supply. So yeah, so that's it. That's it. It's simple. Have you made more profit through BitConnect or trading, Jay Miranda? That's a good question. I think I've made more. I mean, I haven't got my capital release yet, so I wouldn't call that profit at this point. But I think I've made more through BitConnect, to be completely honest with you, because of the insane amount of interest. I mean, I've received like almost. I mean, I've received a lot. I mean, if I would have put the money that I put in BitConnect into trading, I think I could have made more through trading. But I think because I put a lot in BitConnect, just because of the confidence I had in the program, that, you know, I think that really benefited me. So yeah, I just looked half my Ripple for BTC. I basically got the Ripple and holding for free. I feel like such a pro. Yeah. What platform do you use for trading, and what is the broker? I typically use just Gemini and GDAX, Binance. How do you decide if you set stop loss or profit sell order? because you cannot do both at the same time. Well, it depends, Tomas. It depends on what channel is being formed. So, like, for example, what I would do is I would set up, let me show you. Like, let's say we're looking at this channel here. I've got a buy order set up right now because at this point, prices are on the top of this channel. When the prices approach the bottom of the channel, then that's when you can really start figuring out because it's not just a one-time thing. It's not something you just set up and walk away from. It's something you still have to watch. It's just it's almost like a security measure. Sometimes what I'll do is, and that's a really good question, by the way. I really like that question. What I'll do is I'll set up, sometimes I'll set up this right here first, because I think this is more important. But as you can see, look, this right here, you saw this bottom. When this bottomed out right here, it did cross where my indicator was. So if I see something like this, I'll typically look at that and I'll place it right under that, just in case it happens again, because this could be an overstretched channel. But anyways, I think the more the priority is going to be the stop loss. So instead of the profit sell, the stop loss can be the automated one, and then this could be a price alert. Because with a price alert, I mean, it's a buy order at the end of the day. So what you can do is just set up a price alert and then go in and buy it, because it's all about risk management at the end of the day. So if your trader, your trading clientele, whatever, your trading client only allows you to set up a profit sell or a stop loss, then I would set up the stop loss, because that's going to reduce risk. And then this just will, there's no risk to making less money, So whether you buy here or not, it's not the point. But you can always set up a price alert and then set up those buy orders. So I think hopefully that helps out a little bit. Let's look at these. Monero, is it undervalued? I think Monero is pretty undervalued, David. I think being that it's a niche coin, I think there's a lot more potential for Monero. I can definitely see Monero rising up to higher prices during this inflation, for sure. Clearpool just burned 1 million tokens. Why? That's interesting. What price should I buy Ripple at? I don't want to be caught in a bubble. Let me see. I don't want to be caught in a bubble, but don't want to let it escape me either. Cranking all day. Good question. I think what you need to do is you need to understand risk management and diversify. And number two, you have to understand we are in a bubble. So, you're already caught in a bubble, whether you want to, invest or not. I mean, this is a bubble. And at the end of the day, you have to plan for the bubble. And in a bull market, which is a bubble, the best thing you can do, in my opinion, is hold your coins, because it's going to continue to rise in value, but understand when it's going to pop. And that's why I encourage you guys to, stay up to date on our channel, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and continue to be on these live streams that we do every night, watch our videos on trading, and really just make yourself a part of a community that you haven't already made yourself a part of. That's really going to be your best bet into staying up to date with these markets, and understanding where the markets are fluctuating towards, as well as staying up to date with the community itself. We also have some platforms and tools that you guys can use, some free tools like Discord. Discord has been pretty awesome for a lot of our viewers. I mean, we've got over 200 people here. We just released it, and it's one of the coolest things I've ever done on my phone. It's one of the coolest user interfaces I've ever seen. It's super simple if you guys don't like something that complex. We've got different little areas here on our Discord for main chat, news, watch list, mining, ICO charts, and then our YouTube channel. I mean, if you're not subscribed already, then you're doing yourself an injustice. You might as well just subscribe and just stay part of the community, stay tight with us, and then we'll definitely keep you guys up to date with things. But that's what I'll tell you in terms of like being caught in a bubble. Just be a part of the community so that you know where the majority is at, and we're more of a minority than a majority, to be honest with you. You just can't trust the press. Don't look at the news. That's going to just ruin your mindset. The news is all about media, and the news just it's all about emotions. Trading is an emotional game at the end of the day. So when you're looking at these charts, it's all emotions that are running through your blood. Because it's your money. You're putting your money on the line. Since BTC is due for a breakout, is it okay to buy some right now or wait for more of a pullback? Henry, I would say to wait for the breakout first so you can have confirmation. Because what if this drops and continues to go down? What you want to do is right here is where I would set a buy order, so that just in case, as soon as it breaks out, you've got that buy order set. What I like right now is that RSI is fairly low. We're under 70, but we're still maintaining these higher prices. So if we can continue this horizontal movement, RSI can kind of reposition itself and reach, cock itself back a little bit. I think we'll really see the RSI shoot up, which means the price will shoot up. Is there any other platform besides Ripple openly being adopted? Chuck Adams, yeah, tons of platforms, man. Steam is being adopted quite well throughout the marketplace. Ethereum is being adopted quite a bit now. Bitcoin Cash is everywhere in Japan. Bitcoin Cash is, even Litecoin is everywhere. There's a restaurant here in my neighborhood that accepts Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So, absolutely, man. Most of these top 10 already have a lot of real world implementations, which I think is really cool. So, I'm very interested in REC. Can you look at all of them? Have them very low market cap. To be honest with you, I don't know anything about REC, so it's going to be hard to look at it. And if it does have a low market cap, then yeah, 151. Okay, it's not that low, but it's still low. I don't know much about it, to be honest with you. I don't mind looking at the chart for you, but I don't want to speak about something I'm not sure of. Yeah, it's not even pulling the chart on. Yeah, sorry about that. I really have to see the chart on TradingView to be able to determine that. Okay, we need to see Bitcoin go up, guys. Come on, let's see it go up. I think it's time. Later at Snipers 2. We gotta go run, take care of some stuff, catch up with you later. Take care, Rebel. If you had to choose between Rebel or IOTA and invest $1,000, which would you choose? I would do 50-50, Luigi. Diversification is key for risk management. Hopefully that helps, brother. You've answered every single one of my questions. Craig Grant and Trayvon James take notes, LOL. Jay Miranda said they gotta take notes. No, I think they're great. Everybody has their own style, right? Should I invest 25,000 into BitConnect? It's up to you, man. I've got more than 25,000 invested, so I mean I can speak where I'm at. Don't buy IOTA. Can't withdraw. Their system is broken. Interesting. Yeah, that's true. Actually, their system you can't withdraw. Jimmy, thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you for saying thank you. What's the best wallet for Ripple? I've heard a lot of things about Ripple, but Exodus is pretty good. I heard for Ripple. It's a hardware wallet. Nothing works on IOTA. Even the wallets steal your coins. It's good tech, but years out. That's true, Chuck. The wallets have had some difficulties lately. I can't even withdraw mine, but you know, ETN had the same thing for a while. No problem, Tomas. So Litecoin has been gradually decreasing. When would you recommend to come back in? Boomatics. We already drew out the Litecoin graph, so I would say just wait until support levels are built. So we looked at the graph. So just stay tuned for the next couple of days. But you know, once support levels start building up, I think we'll definitely see some price movement. The community is really doing well. I'd recommend dropping in on the Discord and you can see for yourself. UN Owen. Yes, you're right, brother. Discord shout out Brian Holm. Yep, our Discord is cranking, guys. If you're not on Discord, you're really missing out. Don't be lazy. Just download the app. I know you guys haven't downloaded a new app in 10 years and you haven't, you know, just download the app. Go in the App Store. Finally, for the first time, download an app that you're not familiar with, you know, get out of your comfort zone. Stay new to this, you know, get out of your comfort, you know, subscribe to our channel. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid that you're going to get so focused on something that's going to take up a lot of time. You know, this is the channel that doesn't take up a lot of time, you know. We post a video in the daytime, we do a live stream at night, and that's it. And at the end of the day, you know, everything's recorded, so you guys can always go back and watch, you know, and listen to it like a podcast. But stay up to date, you know, stay notified. Turn on your post notifications so that you're always aware of these, and stay up to date with just the market in general, in my opinion. You know, it doesn't have to take a lot of your time, but it can really be the difference between you becoming financially independent or not. Heidi K. Hey, started to ask again, but check PivX chart. Looking to buy more. Good time. Thanks. So you're awesome, Sniper. Yeah, I think you asked a couple of times on that. Sorry. Let me pull that up. So PivX and the dollar. Okay. Well, this is a really interesting chart here. So right over here, you've got a small triangle forming up. I think it'd be interesting to see where this heads. whether or not this heads positive. Let's see here. Yeah, I would wait on this and see what happens here. Is this going to continue to move vertical? Even though you don't realize it, it's currently in a negative price pattern. Obviously, because it hit these high levels, this is really the price pattern it's following. So it's still here. So you've got 3 different boxes here that can potentially go. If it goes here, it's going to be going horizontal. If it goes here, it's positive. If it goes here, it's negative. So I think for this to be a good trade, you want to see these 2 boxes. And we'll keep this chart open and look at it over the future. Now, that's just a 30-minute chart. Let's look at an hour chart really quick. Yeah, fairly similar. Trying to see if there's any other graph. Here's another resistance level that's forming here as well. So for PivX, it never crossed this resistance level, so that's also a level you want to watch. And yeah, this is pretty overstretched. This would be an interesting one to watch over time. You know, because you're seeing these crazy volatility and price movements, which aren't always, it's not always a bad thing, you know. But like I said, if it does cross here, most likely means it's going to reach resistance and break through, and then you'll see a big breakout. This type of coin will see a breakout once it passes this previous resistance, which actually was even faced back here in November 27th. So this was November 27th, December 3rd, and then it now reached it December 15th. So hopefully that helps out a little bit, and we'll definitely check back on that. Stay up to date with our live streams. Bought about $50 in Verge today. What's your thought on that? Hopefully that's not your whole portfolio. That's my thought. What is RSI? Relative Strength Index, Luxurious Rick. So when you look at RSI, here's a quick trading tip here. If you guys want to day trade, if RSI is under 30, that means it's most likely underbought. It's a bear market. And then if it's over 70, it's in a bull market. It's overbought. So you never want to buy when RSI is too high, because that means the price is probably going to drop. Here's an example. You know, if I'm watching RSI and I was trading this chart, RSI was pretty low here around 32, so I could have assumed that this was low prices. I would have bought around this area, and then I would have probably sold when I saw the RSI hit this. Actually right here where it was way over 70, and guess what? That was when the profits were in. So I would have made a profit on this trade just because of following RSI. So it's a very basic trading strategy, and you can use it, and you can also incorporate it with a lot of different strategies, but it's something that I definitely like to teach our new snipers here on our channel. So hopefully that helped out. When you suggest to diversify having 25% Bitcoin, does that include Bitcoin Cash and gold? No, it doesn't, Joe. That does not include Bitcoin Cash and gold. Those are separate coins. They've been forked already, so those are completely separate coins. But interesting question. Shout out to Sean Lawson, new addition to the channel. Thank you, Colby. Yeah, shout out to Sean Lawson. Can you check on Omnis Go? Yeah, we can do that. By the way, ask SnipersTube, did you see the condo for sale in Florida, Biscayne Boulevard area, only accepting Bitcoin as payment? Interesting, I didn't know that. So is IOTA wallet the only wallet you can use to hold IOTA? No, I'm holding IOTA in Cryptopia, so not necessarily Dream Miranda. Yeah, Discord helps so much, man. Absolutely, Vader. Yeah, Discord is awesome, guys. You got to get on the Discord. Being that I'm extremely new to all these exchanges, operations is wrecking my mind in how to set up certain perks and prompts such as stop loss, buy, sell, things of that nature. Well, Sean, we have an FAQ on our Discord that actually describes a stop loss order, a market order, a limit order, and all of that. Vader said, bless this man. Amen. Anyone know what to do with all the fork coins like Super Bitcoin and BXC? I have them on Binance and I have no idea where to put it since there's no trade for it. Cranking all day. There's a lot of things you can do with those forked coins. I would ask that question in our Discord. Somebody can probably walk you through on how to get those sold. But you can take profits on those if you want and get them sold. All you have to do is extract them to a different wallet, get your private keys, and then you'll be set. What about Digibyte? Not too familiar with that Digibyte Tiali, but we can look at it. Forking half of LTC position into BTC. Okay, I think that's good. Charnfo is incredibly helpful. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. You never said buy when it's plus plus and all going green, right? It depends, Vader, but yeah, typically I say buy in the red, sell in the green. Some very talented people in our Discord group, 24/7 interaction with snipers around the world. Our team rocks. Yes. What was the coin you just showed? That was PIVX, P-I-V-X. When you're watching RSI, thank you, Sean. Sean Fairley, are you on our? You've been on our Discord. You actually were promoted to a sniper today, right? So let me see something really quick. Sean. Were you on our Discord? Or am I thinking of somebody else? I'm not sure. We got this guy just sitting in the music chat, just listening to music. He's probably just like requesting different songs, just relaxing. When you're watching RSI, by the way, I haven't forgot about those requests, Omnis ago and stuff. I'm gonna do those in just a sec. I want to make sure I can read these comments. When you're watching RSI, doesn't 1 minute candles change things that are actually over 1 hour? I've noticed that the scale can affect these indicators here. Yeah, I like to use RSI with 1 hour, but you can use it for whatever you want, you and Owen. But yeah, 1 minute charts are not necessarily the best for trades that you don't expect to just swing trade. 1 minute, 15 minutes. I typically use those for swing trades. No problem, Alex. If you like this is some positive information, please hit that like button and support. Yep, you're right. Thank you, Scott LaRock. Every like does count, guys. No problem, Sean. How much of a percent in a decrease of a change should I jump into a buy? I don't think that that necessarily should be your indicator for a buy, because a big percentage change doesn't necessarily mean too much. That's just the magnitude of what's happening. But what should determine your positions are the price movements. So if the price movements are positive and the coin or the cryptocurrency that you're trading is going positive, then that should be determining whether or not you should make the trade or not necessarily the magnitude, because you can never determine magnitude, but you can always determine the price direction and the movement of the coin. So hopefully that helped a little bit. So let's take some requests, guys. Let's take some questions. Not requests, questions. Let's take questions. Did I make a good buy on Verge? Do you think it will drop to 50 cents in 2018? I don't know, Jason X. I would have to look at the coin again, but I did already look at it earlier today. How much do you have invested in crypto? I have pretty much, I'd say 95% of my assets at this point, and I just liquidated a lot more into Bitcoin recently because of what I expect for prices. And, you know, I don't necessarily say everybody should just put all their money in Bitcoin, but, you know, when you're making money, then I guess it makes a lot of sense sometimes. And you know what you're doing, I guess. You know, I'm just confident with what I'm doing. That's, I think, an important part that you guys should also embrace. Zooming out to 30 minutes then, LOL. What is the chat chart you added those notifiers? Liberty, welcome to the chat. I like your icon, man. So I'm using tradingview.com. How do I tell if a price will fall back down after a skyrocket? You can't tell that, Fernando. But here's what you can do. You can just be smart and understand this. Opportunities will come every single day. Don't worry if you miss out on a price breakout. I typically don't buy after a price breakout because, you know, it's just not a good time. You know, the price already broke out. So what are you going to do? Just, you're going to rewind time, you know? So hopefully that helps out. Have you heard anything on soft fork for BitConnect? Also, any input on net neutrality? How it'll impact crypto? I think for the BitConnect fork, I think they're moving to a proof of stake system, which I think was already done, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's no big deal. They're just changing their the methods of obtaining tokens in the reward system. So, you know, that was already in their plans since the start. So there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. I'm just glad that they're progressing. Also, any input on net neutrality on how impact crypto? To be honest with you, I think that it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I think it would really more. I think blockchain is going to wipe out these ISPs. I think I think 10, 20 years from now, it's going to be a joke that we used to use Comcast, Verizon, and AT&T. I think, you know, going to a more decentralized network in terms of how we connect to the internet. You know, like that concept I talked about in our video today about mesh, you know, using these nodes, peer-to-peer nodes. I think that's something that's very plausible, you know. I think the technology is there, you know, and we'll end up paying fees to the network, kind of like we do with blockchain transaction fees, rather than paying ISPs. I think that's definitely going to make sense. Like Spike, give this guy a like pump, David, that's funny. AF Veteran, have you checked, good question, Jay Miranda, have you checked out the ICO Crypterium? I did a video on that. Luxurious Rick, but why wait after it breaks out if you can catch it mid-break? I don't wait after it breaks out. Why catch it mid-break? I pretty much do catch things mid-break. I always buy at a positive breakout movement. So I buy when it breaks out, as soon as it breaks out, but not after it breaks out or during the breakout. 88 Cardano moving up. Yes, you're right, RF Dusty. What made you want to start a YouTube channel and help us nudes? You seem like a busy guy. I'm very busy. I actually used to have a YouTube channel. I was a machinima gamer, and I had a YouTube channel. It's still up. You guys can watch my videos. It's on my channel. Just click Creator Naeem and then go to Creations, Elevations, and that's all on my channel. And yeah, I mean, I built a really big community, and I think the biggest thing was I looked at how I can impact the community, and I realized that I wasn't smart enough to build a blockchain in ICO myself, you know, like I have a ton of friends that have had ICOs, but I'm not the type of guy that's going to sit there and code a brand new technology, you know. I can come up with a good idea, but I don't feel like I'm the type of guy that could sit there and mathematically draw out a feasible plan for an ICO and code it the way that, you know, somebody that's actually done a lot of cryptography and so forth and has experience in that can do. So I realized that my role isn't going to be having an ICO, so I really thought for myself what I was going to do, and you know, I have some mentors in my life that I counsel with, and I really made a choice that I wanted to contribute back to the community, and I had this YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/snipers. It was an original channel name. When do you sleep? You start your live stream at around 1 a.m. LOL. I try, you know, I don't know. Sleep doesn't matter to me, right? Sleep when you're dead. Hit subscribe and watch your trading confidence shoot to the moon. Yes, Adam Bristow. I like that. That's a good catchphrase. He said, if you hit the subscribe button on our channel, your confidence level will shoot through the moon when you're trading. And I think that's awesome. I'm glad I can provide that for you guys. Zachariah said, check Monetha. Just give us a sec, man. I'm reading comments at this point. We all appreciate you. Thanks, man. No problem, dude. So yeah, no, but that's the story, man. I just felt like I wanted to impact the community in some way, shape, and form. And what I realized was, on YouTube, there are certain types of YouTubers that do cryptocurrency. You know, you've got people like Crypto Nick. And what type of YouTubers do you guys watch? Why don't you post it there? What type of YouTubers do you guys watch? I want to hear from you guys. I watch like pretty much no one at this point anymore. I've just been focused on my content to post. But I still read a lot, and I still engage myself in the marketplace. Now I'm really looking and spending time more with established leaders in the community like Roger Ver and so forth, and listening to their podcasts and stuff to get more information from the ones that are actually doing it. Mubarak said Data Dash. So Data Dash is amazing. I think his name is Nick, right? I think he has an amazing channel. RF Dusty, you're very welcome. Thank you for saying thank you. Robbie said, can you predict XRP? Yeah, we'll do a roundabout at the end of this video. Jonathan, can you suggest the most effective way to learn how to read charts? Is there any software that can help? Jonathan, the best way to learn how to read charts, why don't you ask the stream, how did you guys learn to read charts? How about that? How did you guys learn to read charts? So what YouTubers do you guys watch? Are you saying The Right Trader, Data Dash, JRE? I watch chart guys a lot. Crypto Nick is the main big one. Another guy I like is Kubera. I watch a lot of Tech Bud Solutions. BTC News app is really good. Altcoin Buzz, Modern Trader, Dollar Vigilante. Switch from game YouTubers to crypto YouTubers since I started investing. Yeah, I switched from a gaming channel to crypto channel, so I'm in the same position as you, Jason. So look at that. Zachariah said, learned from you. There you go. Caesar has a different place where he learned, but I think the best place you can learn is by subscribing to this channel, you know, and I'm saying that with the, you know, without being pompous. I'm just being real, you know, like my goal, my mission, my purpose is to help you guys learn how to read these charts. Look, learn to read charts watching Naeem. Fact. So, you know, that's my goal. That's my purpose on YouTube right now, at least. It's not to help you read charts, but where's a quick way to buy Ripple? Kraken.com with a K. Adam said Discord is where I'm learning everything. I like that. Dave said you taught me, Sniper. Just hopped in. How high do you think XRP can go? Gordon BBB. Big Black. What's the last B stand for? Big Black Boy. Gordon Big Black Boy. Or Big Bombacious Boy. UNO, and learn by doing and then asking a Discord community for feedback. I've already provided a bit of perspective, although I don't know what I'm talking about, although you'll eventually have more confidence. But yeah, so that's my goal, is to help you guys. So I think the best place you can learn is from subscribing to our channel, and then also look at other resources and tools like our Discord. There's a lot of great leaders out there. I've had so much fun in this since finding it here on Discord. I'm really glad you have, man. Thank you. Cybersoup is the first live stream. Tune in. Otherwise, watch pre-recorded. Sniper is first live stream recorded? Yes, everything is recorded. Scotty Drippin, Forex technical analysis. I learned from Forex too, actually. A lot from Forex, a lot more in this traditional markets. Crypto Nick, Trayvon James, yeah, awesome, man. So I feel like there are a lot of these guys. Cheers, Jonathan. Somebody said as a reference, use charts. What? Yeah, use Kraken to buy Ripple. That's where I would have bought Ripple. Or you can use Binance. Both work. Just deposit BTC in there. If you're trying to get Ripple right now with your US dollars through a bank account, then there's nothing that's going to be fast. I'm trying to read what UN Owen said. If you go to Discord, you'll start learning, seeing tons of charts to use as reference. Yeah, we got tons of charts on Discord that you guys can look at and then determine whether or not you want to make your trades. The goal is to empower you guys. So my goal, so you guys have all these YouTubers you watch, and I feel like there's two types, right? There are YouTubers that are there to just make money, you know, and that's fine. You know, they're showing people that, oh, we're making money through this, BitConnect, and, you know, like, here, use this link to refer, whatever. I said, you are helping more than you think, bro. There's some good conversation on Discord, too, when you're not live. That is awesome, man. It may take a while to get verified, though, so be warned. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, verification takes super long, so there's no quick way to do any of that. So many smart leaders in our Discord group. Yes. Name, Naeem Al-Obeidi. What about Bitrix? I used Binance to buy XRP with ETH. Yep. I learned from Ty Lopez. I learned a lot from Ty Lopez, man. I think he has an awesome channel too. He has a mission to turn college into an online marketplace, not necessarily a physical place to go to. So I think that's a great purpose as well. I wanted to ask you, are you an Arab? Because your name definitely is. I'm just interested because I'm an Arab myself. Yeah, my parents are from Iraq. My parents are from Baghdad, Iraq. You know, and I was born here in the United States, of course, so I was fortunate enough to be here, I think, because Iraq really went downhill over time. But yeah, my parents are from there, straight from the Middle East, from Baghdad, and they moved to California, started a falafel restaurant there, and since, you know, has sold that. But support snipers too by hitting that like button. Yep. I mean to use as a reference for learning how to make your own. That's the idea here. Teach us how to do it on our own. Yep, absolutely. Brendan said I was joking. Lots of Arab in the house. Yeah, Mr. Ali, you're right. I think we're very ambitious because we come from that immigrant background, you know. I think a lot of immigrants, if you hear Gary Vee, it's amazing. Vader said, wow, man, which part of the country are you in, bro? Orlando, Florida. Shout out to Cali. Yeah, shout out to Cali, man. I mean, my mentor just came back from Cali, actually. I was with him last night. That's why the stream started so late. He just came back from San Diego. Damn, I want some falafel. Use Exodus, Eden to buy Ripple. Florida, Orlando. Yep, cool, man. So, anyways, yeah, so that's the story, guys. So I started this YouTube channel in hopes and in intention to really grow the community, and we're approaching 3,000 subscribers. So I really thank you guys for that. We've really grown extremely fast over the past couple of days and weeks, and it's really been awesome, guys. You know, I post a video every single day in the daytime. I do a live stream at night. That's pretty much how my channel works. And everything is, you know, no BS, no bad content. This is just all value adding. My goal is to be able to post content that you guys can see and say, all right, perfect. I'm glad, like, when I watch this video, I'm going to get true information. I'm not just going to get clickbait information. Like, Naeem is not making this video just to get a like, just to get a view. And that's my intention, you know, and that's why I don't, you know, the way I name my videos, the way I do my tags, the way I do my titles and my thumbnail, it's all legitimate. It's all what, you know, what the video is for. I think we've lost that integrity. I think we've lost video integrity on YouTube. Wouldn't you guys agree? I think we've lost a lot of video integrity on YouTube. There's a lot of false, you know, it's just a lot of misleading things. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Told the man, whole damn family that I met smartest dude in the world. Told my whole damn family that I met the smartest dude in the world. Who's that? I wonder who's that. Can you talk about XRP going into testing with Korean banks today through January? Luxurious Rick, I don't think it's a big deal. I think, you know, if you don't know this, in Japan, 70% of transactions touch the Ripple network. So they're already in markets. Is the South Korean news blowing over? Can anyone confirm with a chart analysis from BitThumb? Which South Korean news, Kane? Noticing the rise is good people too. Genuine content attracts genuine people. Exactly, Sean. I agree. I'd rather have 10,000 loyal subscribers that are actually engaged than 100,000 that are there just to get a $100 giveaway or a 0.01 Bitcoin giveaway. Is Binance a good site? Yeah, I love Binance, Louis Massio. They have some really good tech in the workings, like their BTS token to allow you to trade for low fees. And it's a really cool exchange. They have a lot of pairings. I haven't had any issues with it. You never want to hold a big amount in an exchange, though. Hell yeah, everything looks like, well, it's a pop-up ad from early 200. Yeah. Shout out to T. Ali. Sweet, yep. Definitely. Rather than having good content, they focus on how they can make their content to have a good title. Scotty Drippin. Yeah, I can agree. I compare you to a Jedi Master. Wise. A Jedi Master, yeah, I agree. He has a good channel. I like his channel. I've watched him before. You know, I've taken a lot of inspiration. I mean, I studied these channels before I made my channel and really focused in on my channel. I made sure to study all the crypto channels to ensure that I can bring you guys some content that is differentiating between everybody else. I wanted to make sure that everything was going to be different here and unique, and I think that we've accomplished that. Wouldn't you guys agree? I think this Discord has been powerful, guys. This Discord. Honestly, I usually wouldn't watch a 2-hour stream, but yours is so beneficial, so I have to. Abdul, awesome. Scene, yeah, and I watch it. Hey, while we're talking on the stream, guys, and I like this. I like talking on the screen rather than taking requests on the stream. And then if you want to take requests, everybody go on our Discord and put your coin request on the Discord. I'm going to be choosing some coins out of here, and I'm just going to be going through a quick rampage of these requests. If you haven't subscribed already to our YouTube channel, don't do yourself an injustice here. Just make sure you subscribe, because we're going to keep you guys up to date on information that can help you become financially independent. So if you don't want to be financially independent, then don't subscribe. Matter of fact, you know, you probably shouldn't be here. But if you want to create financial independence for you and your family, then that's what all we're talking about, guys. That's what I want to help you guys create and do for yourself, utilizing this new marketplace. I believe cryptocurrencies will create the most amount of financially independent entrepreneurs than any other marketplace in the world. Sniper, I have an arbitrage question. I think you should ask that. Before I'm going to read your question, I think you should ask this in the market Discord arbitrage channel, because I don't know much about arbitrage. I haven't done it. Isn't it possible to buy one Bitcoin on website and then send it to GDAX and sell it? Usually 500. Yeah, it is, but you have to. But it's hard to exchange. You know, it's just hard to do it, because you have to. If I would ask that question in our arbitrage chat and have our moderators and our admin talk to you about it, because you know, there's people that have done it already and people that have tried it and haven't had success with it. You know, it all varies on how much you're going to trade, what the fees are. Some exchanges are changing their prices, so it all depends. But on our Discord would be a good tool and resource for you to ask that question at. I agree, man. I was talking about real Jedi Masters, man. That's hilarious. Matt Eisen, can I get on the Discord? What's the link? Yes, thank you, Vader, for providing that. Electroneum price prediction. I think Electroneum will hit 40 cents in 2018. I think in the beginning, I'm just kidding. I don't think that. I think Electroneum, let me rephrase that. I hate setting price predictions. I think Electroneum will rise in price throughout 2018. And I think Electroneum will have a lot of work and a lot of projects in the future, and I think that's what's going to lead to its price increase. I think now that we've got all this wallet stuff out of the way and the exchange out of the way, I still haven't been able to claim my Electroneum, by the way. I sent it to my Electroneum wallet and I still haven't gotten it, but anyways, yeah, I think that we'll see Electroneum rise in price over time. I think it's a great idea. You can never determine the exact price, though, you know, and at the end of the day, you know, I can't tell you that, sorry, but I can't determine any price. You know, I can determine price movement over the next couple of days short term though using charts, but if anybody says they can determine what the price is going to be in a year for something, then don't believe them, because they have no idea. They don't know. The market is static. Things change, variables change, new things come up. So don't believe people that have extreme confidence. One thing my mentor told me is never believe people that have extreme ideologies. So when people are like, okay, Bitcoin is going to $1 million, well, that's a very extreme ideology, and I wouldn't believe that person. And then there's also people that say, well, Bitcoin is going to crash down to $1. I don't believe those people either, you know. And my mentor taught me, he said, you know, you always want to be in between, you know, because you really don't know. Nobody knows. And for somebody to make a definitive claim and statement like that is just false. It's you know, and you shouldn't listen to them. You know, I even had a friend of mine that had a successful ICO, $10 million plus. His name is Yazan, and you know, he had a very strong belief, and I didn't agree with him. I really didn't. You know, he believed things were all gonna, you know, he had a really strong belief. I don't want to get into it, but I talked about it in one of my previous streams. Some of you guys know the story. This has become the best morning routine for me. I put on some coffee, make some toast, and most of the times there's a Naeem on stream waiting to be seen. That is hilarious, Dum So. You're hilarious, man. Congratulations, Dum. You got moderator status. Not because of what you just said. I know that you've been engaging with our community here on Discord. So I do want to reward you with that here on the YouTube channel as well. So thank you for being an engaged contributor here to our community. And when I say contributor, I just mean he's been chatting and doing all that. We just got a new person on our Discord, Joseph Yayan. Good to have you on our new Discord, man. We got over 200 members right now. This thing is popping, guys. We got a main chat, news, watch list, charts, mining, everything, guys. You know, look at that. We got a whole chat just of charts here, so you guys can look at charts. We have a place literally for any questions. If you guys have any questions, you know, it's all there for you guys. You got everything you need here. So it's really exciting to have this Discord, guys. I think it's been such a success. We constantly have people on this live chat. We have people on this music chat. You can listen to music here. We've got different emojis. You know, you can do all these cool emojis of different coins and stuff, which is awesome. But yeah, check our Discord, guys, if you're not on that already. Trust me, don't be stubborn. Don't just not download it. Just download it, get it over try something new, get uncomfortable, and then get on it. I guarantee you over a week. Give it a week. Just give it 1 week, and if you don't like it, get out. But I think you guys are gonna love it. I loved it. It's way better than Telegram. From Korea. Guys, we got a guy here from Korea. You guys should partner with him and do some arbitrage trading. Let me see what he said. From Korea, if not crypto ban, but the government just put some regulations. Yep. Tiali, Jason, what's good, fam? Hope we all on Discord. Litecoin buy now. I did not say buy it yet. No, I think we talked about that earlier. Vader, the YouTube description, the Discord link is there, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Ali made around $400+ buying ETH and LC when it was 100 or less than the price it is now. Jason X, awesome, good for you, man. Do you think with the huge media coverage of Bitcoin, it will become a more Wall Street manipulated coin in 2018? Absolutely, especially when the NASDAQ incorporates futures. What happens after futures is ETFs. Once ETFs are enabled, then eventually options will be enabled. And I think options are going to be the most exciting thing. One thing I can tell you guys, if you guys haven't already, start studying option trading, because option trading can allow you to leverage a lot of money with very little initial investment. So I'm excited for options trading. You can make a ton of money through options. So when that comes out, it's gonna be crazy. Ultimately giving uprising price to all coins. Yeah, so I think the price, Luxurious Rick, is total, like this total market cap is gonna rise to 1 trillion, and once that rises over 1 trillion, most of these coins will be higher in value for sure. I think what's going to be cool too is we'll see a lot of these top 20, 30, and 40 coins start rising up in the market as well, which is going to be extremely interesting to see, because who knows which ones are going to rise, but I think a lot of them will, and I think there's going to be a lot of money to be made there as well that we haven't really seen yet in the market. So that's always exciting. As you can see, Bitcoin is just testing these levels, guys. You know, it's just chilling up here, and it's been testing these high levels, so it's going to be exciting to see a breakout soon. Who's your mentor, by the way? His name is James Tate. I have several mentors. I have a lot of mentors, actually, but my first mentor was James Tate, and he really changed my life at a very young age, and I've I thank God every day that I met him, because, you know, I was going down a really bad path, just like everybody, you know, just out there, not really thinking about my future. But he changed everything for me. He introduced me to books like Think and Grow Rich, and, you know, tons of books, How to Win Friends and Influence People, The Speed of Trust, The Compounding Effect, The Slight Edge, Living the Dream, all these great books that I've read. And I continue to read every single night before I sleep. You know, that's just building these great habits. But yeah, I mean, I've been mentored. One of my mentors has been financially independent since his early 30s. And, you know, you become who you hang around with. And when you guys are on these streams, you guys are associating with like-minded individuals. So that's why you guys are going to have success, because you guys are associating with people like me and the people in our Discord that all have goals that are similar to yours. Because if you're on your own, then it's always harder to do it on your own. That's why, you know, some people, they're stubborn. They don't want to subscribe to any channels. They want to, you know, be super selective with who they watch, you know, but you can learn from anybody. That's why I encourage you guys, whether it's our channel or somebody else's channel, subscribe to channels, start getting into the community, start understanding what's happening in the world, and really start engaging, guys, you know. That's really what helped me. Christopher Frank, hey, what's up? Glad you're on. I catch it every day. That is awesome, dude. Good for you, dude. The polarity of wishful thinking and fear. Music down a little bit, please. Also, MTH, Zachariah. I'll put it down a little bit here. Maybe that will help a little bit. Thanks, Manuel. Nice. Are you trading as well? Yes, I am trading, of course. Oh, you're talking to Jason. I see Dum Dum putting in that work. He earned it. Yup. You'll earn it, guys. Trust me. I'll notice you guys. If it's not me, then it's my moderators that will notice you guys. Options trading, what is that, and where can I find some info about it? Abdul, options trading is where you can leverage a lot of money. So, I mean, you can leverage $100,000 with like as little as, like, you know, $10,000, or you can leverage $50,000 with like $5,000. So, it allows you to leverage a lot of money, but, you know, it's a little bit more complex, I guess you can say. The physical definition of an option is a contract, and it's almost like a futures contract, but it's not. The difference is you're not obligated, and it gives the buyer the right, but not the obligation, to buy or sell the asset at a specific price. So it's called a strike price, is what it is, on a specific date as well. So it's you know, it's almost like a futures, but there's no obligation. So that's the difference. You know, the cool thing about options is the fact that if the price does go down, you can always back away and only lose the initial investment, not the majority stake that you put in. You know, so if you're investing if you were betting on 50,000, but you only put down 5,000 because it's all leverage, then you only lose 5,000. So your losses are cut down. But you can lose a lot of money doing it if you don't do it right, you know. But it gives you, it's the power or the right to choose. It's freedom of choice is what it is. So hopefully that helps out a little bit. Can you show the chart on XRP? Yes. Normal, we can. Jay Miranda, loving this channel, joining Discord after this COD World War II match. Yeah, I always do that. Do you plan on doing meetups for the channel in the future? Yeah, I'm going to be doing an Orlando mastermind session soon, this Sunday actually. We had a guy named Peter on the stream. He had a mastermind group that he was going to pass down to me. I'm talking to him right now about it. Jason wants to do mining. Kane do waves. Yeah, we'll take requests in just a sec. I like reading your comments, guys. I think it's fun to connect with you guys. You've kept talking for about 2 hours. Are you not tired? Haha. Young Lee. No, man, I get passionate about this, dude. I think it's awesome to be able to help you guys and bring, you know, value to you guys. Churros Food Diary. Would you consider XRP as a good long-term? Yeah, I think XRP is great. I mean, 70% of Japanese transactions touch the Ripple network. Korea is about to have a deal with Ripple. Over 200 banks already use Ripple. So MasterCard is using Ripple. I mean, I think there's a lot of potential for Ripple for sure. Dum Dum is an awesome sniper. Yep, sniper. We need to make a new section on Discord for options. Yeah, but it hasn't came out yet, so we can't do that. Options is already on TradingView. I think I forgot which one just started last night. Michael Massey, really, for Bitcoin. Sondad Dickens. Everybody, welcome Mr. Dickens to the chat. Everybody, give Mr. Dickens a round of applause. Peter Bay. Welcome to all our late night. Yep. Ven is up 46%. Yep. Let's do a meetup group in NYC. I might go to NYC soon to meet with Gary V. So if I do end up going, I have my friend there that did the ICO. So I may go meet there. I have 2 people that I plan to meet with up there. And I think Gary V was going to email me sometime soon. So we'll see. Can you mention the books you read once more? William McKissick. Yeah, absolutely, man. One book I can recommend that I'm reading right now is called Principles by Ray Dalio. He ran the largest hedge fund in the world called, I think it's Bridgewater. So, yeah, Bridgewater. So, he has a beautiful book about principles. He's a self-made billionaire. And the book just came out, so it's new. Do you report the money you make on tax season? Yeah, of course, Lewis. I don't want to get into a fight with the IRS. But I do think tax laws are going to start developing through the federal court system. I think that's really where we're going to see a lot of these tax laws. I was listening to a podcast today about that. Churros, what did Churros say? Churros just said something. Thank you so much for answering. You're very welcome. Thank you for saying thank you. What does it take to break resistance line? It takes somebody with $1 million to just buy Bitcoin. So if somebody here has $1 million, please go ahead and buy. Antonio Dons, welcome. What up, Dons? Everybody give Mr. Dons a round of applause. Sando said, why, thank you. Mr. Dickens. Let's call him Mr. Dickens from now on. Sando, you need to join our Discord and then change your nickname to Mr. Dickens. I think that'd be hilarious. I love that name for some reason. It's just a funny name. I mean, I don't want to state the obvious, but... You mentioned Meshcoin in your latest video. Is Substratum competing with Meshcoin, or are they completely different coins? Well, I don't think Meshcoin is even out yet. Yeah, Meshcoin is not even out yet. That was just a complete idea on the article that I was reading. So, that was just almost like it's a coin that hasn't even been made yet. So, but I know Substratum wants to decentralize the web. So, I mean, that's why I have an investment in Substratum for that one reason. I believe in their concept. So, Meshcoin hasn't been invented yet, though, for sure. That's for sure. If you guys haven't joined our Discord already, get on our Discord. It's a community straight made for cryptocurrency. Don't be stubborn, guys. I mean, I know you guys are. You know, I'm the same way. You know, this is just another group. I don't want to join it. It's not going to be good. Guys, this is not just another group. This is the most productive. Guys, you just put it in the chat. I mean, this has been helping you guys a lot, right? It's been crazy the amount of messages I'm getting. I mean, I got a message today. I'll read it here from a guy named Luigi. He said, hello, Naeem. Thank you. I've been watching your videos on YouTube for like 6 hours straight, and I've learned so much. Do you have a set schedule? And then he asked me a ton. Thank you. Hope to chat with you on a Discord. Discord has been helping me out so much. But I get messages like this all the time. People just saying, hey, man, this Discord is insane. So if you guys never use Discord, I never used it. I was stubborn to even do it until one of my admins told me to do it. His name is Alan, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And I created Discord, and man, this has been cranking. We have over 200 members already in one day. And we've got a main chat, news, watch list, arbitrage, charts. Look at this. You can literally go into Discord and you can see all of these charts. Let me show you really quick, guys. This is insane. Let me just show you something really quick. So this is our Discord. You literally go here. You've got all of these different areas here. You got main chat where everybody's just chatting and everybody, you know, they're doing their thing. Some people are posting charts. You got this, you know, guys and girls are out here posting stuff. You got this news area where people are just posting amazing news articles. And this is constantly being updated. Watch list. People are posting their watch list. This is one of my favorites. You go to right here, charts. People are actually drawing out charts for all of our members. So instead of just looking at the stream, you can look at these potential breakouts right here. And a lot of them have been amazing, in my opinion. ICOs, if you want to discuss ICOs, arbitrage trading, mining. I mean, you've got it all here. You've also got, this is really cool. You got questions here, feedback, requests. What I think is really cool, if you got this live chat here too. So if you guys want to get on live chat, typically I'll go on a live chat and I'll answer some of your guys' questions. We got this one place for music. If you just want to listen to music, you can go there, request any song you want, and you literally, we're all just sitting there listening to music. So this is insane, guys. This is so cool. We got all these amazing members here. So I would highly recommend that you guys get on Discord if you haven't already, you know, and it's a free app, it's a free tool. And if you guys ask me what's the one thing that helped you with crypto, it's just using free tools and free resources. And this is, I think, the best resource that I've ever seen in my life. I'm not just saying that because we created it together, but I'm saying that because it's just real people actually helping real people, and it's all based upon one area, one goal, one community, and it's all close knit and tight. So yeah, guys, watching, learning, join the damn Discord. Vets and rookies all in there help me so much. Red coin prediction, Liberty, red coin. We'll look at red coin. I know there's a ton of coins that I have in my mind that were just requested that we need to look at. Jason X, add me on Discord. Yeah, we'll help you out. It's on the description. The other day you said my name. Right now you said it wrong. Antonio Dons. The other day you said my name right. Now you said it wrong. Sorry, man. Pre-R, sorry, joined late. Well, good to have you, man. Better late than never, right? Luxurious Rick, did you watch B. Brad Garlinghouse talk on BNN? If so, what do you think about it? I did not watch that, actually. No, I haven't watched that. I've seen them in other places, but I haven't seen them too on BNN. Ripple fall back to 50 cents or move higher to $1? What's going on, man? I think for sure Ripple's going to see consolidation, Rick. I mean, it's not just going to keep going up, but I think over time it will go up, you know? So, I mean, once again, all of these coins have went up over time, guys. None of these coins are dropping in value. You know, when we look at the 2-month chart on any of these coins, you can see that we've just seen enormous price levels. Even Bitcoin right now is just testing this resistance level here. Now we're seeing a little bit of sell-off, but that's sometimes pretty good. I mean, I don't mind seeing this cock back a little and see another shoot. For it to shoot up. So, yeah. Thank you so much. No problem, Aldi. Join the damn Discord. Vets and rookies all in there. Help me so much. Glad it helped, Bader. Add me. I don't know how. G Nandi, what do you mean? Click the Discord, brother. Click the link in the description. Have we talked about XRP, chat? Yes. Old school Skype, man. Now in love with Discord. So cool. Yeah, it's way better than Skype and Telegram and all these places. It's so crazy how nice it is. Yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord, people do it. It's a relaxed environment with easygoing people. No questions are dumb. We answer to our capabilities. If we snipers can't, I can probably chime in. Yep, I do. I want to get into mining too. It's just not the ideal. My area power cost is too much. I'm still planning it for though. Christopher Frank, the Discord is great. So many great ideas bouncing from one another. So interactive. What a great piece of technology. It's free, guys. Yep, Ripple. It's right now 80 cents. Sell everything and invest in Ripple. It's going up like crazy. Smart cash. He ain't lying. LOL. Let's look at Ripple's chart really quick, guys. So, Ripple seeing a little bit more price action. Interesting. That's always fun, right? Coming soon, DJ Naeem live on Discord if we can reach 3,000 subs. LOL. Yes, CryptoNow is a good Google app to keep an eye on your crypto portfolio. I would say CoinStats is my favorite app. Ripple is right now 80 cents. Sell everything and invest in Ripple. It's going up. Is it? Discord is dope. Yup. Coming out soon. Naeem Sniper Coins. NSC. Bitcoin dip. No breakout yet. Not yet. We'll see. It didn't dip. I mean, we just didn't dip, Gloomman. I mean, we're still at $17,000, dude. Any input on SafeX? Can someone walk me through buying Ripple on Binance? Matt Eisen. Get on our Discord and somebody asked that question. I'm sure somebody can help out. It's very simple. Just transfer BTC to Binance and then purchase XRP. Adam Bristow. Yeah, dum-dum. Nimro Labati, Discord is dope. Did anyone catch Charlie Lee's tweet saying to not buy BTC if you can't handle 90% dips? Do you believe in cryptos being implemented into gaming? First blood, first idea rewards for winning tournaments and games like Dota. Or there. So Tom Rose has a great question, guys. I see a huge incorporation of cryptocurrency in gaming, primarily because of the fact that right now, if you were to purchase RuneScape coins, right? I don't know what coins they use, but I know they have some sort of coins, and League of Legends has its own type of currency. and you were to purchase coins from RuneScape, you can't use that coin in League of Legends. Let's say you stop playing RuneScape, that money is all gone, right? So it's not necessarily a currency, it's only a currency within that one gaming environment. But I think what blockchain technology is going to do, and this is something that Electroneum wants to do, is be able to universally use gaming, currencies. So, and what it means, it's saying like, so if RuneScape, you're trying to take your gold from RuneScape and then use it in League of Legends, you can literally transfer that, and the League of Legends coins can be transferred into the cash equivalent or whatever of whatever is worth on League of Legends, and that could be implemented through a distributed ledger. So I think that's really where gaming is going to benefit. And then, of course, being more decentralized with gaming development as well. I think that's going to help a lot. I think we'll see a lot of implementation through the gaming world. I think a lot of the, if you guys don't know, the one who started EOS, the guy who started EOS, he actually was a gamer. So the guy who started EOS, he was a really big gamer. A lot of these guys are gamers, to be honest with you. A lot of gamers have really transitioned into the crypto market, if you guys haven't noticed. So I 100% believe on that. Good question, Tom. How and where can I buy Ripple? I got Bitcoin, ETH, and Litecoin. Oh, Master Benny, that's easy. Just start at Binance today, and then you can send your BTC or ETH there, and then just buy Ripple right away. I don't know if they have ETH pairings with Ripple. I'm not sure. But I'm sure, I know for BTC they do. Matt, check out the Discord interface. Sure, someone can help. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, thoughts on Crycash ICO? I haven't looked at that, Scotty. Abhishek Prakash, I subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, brother. Let's do some subscriber shout-outs here. For our next subscriber, we'll do a shout-out. Whoever's our next subscriber, let's give a shout-out to our next subscriber. Yeah, Binance is legit. What do you think is the best way to mine Ripple? I mean, I'm not too familiar with that, all these. Sorry, you can ask that in our mining Discord channel. I think that'd help. Crypto is like meth for the internet. Oh, try it once, you can never stop. LMAO. Well, that's typically what happens when you see something that revolutionizes things, Like, the internet was the meth of the people back in the day, because they were like, holy crap, this is amazing. I can use MySpace and meet women. I don't have to go out, like that changed the world. So, like things like that, any new technology that's great will be addictive, of course, because it's enhancing your everyday life. Any prediction for XRP today? Will it surpass $1? Good question. Here's the thing. You can never determine magnitude. You can only determine direction. So I can't tell you if it's going to cross $1. Magnitude is impossible to determine. Ray Dalio says it in his book. He says you never can determine magnitude. If someone says that they know exactly where a price is going, don't believe them. Walk away. Be skeptical. I'd be skeptical if somebody said, Ripple's going over $1 today, guys. No, that's not the case. For the most part, you can determine price direction, but sometimes when you see these huge parabolic trends, then you can't determine price direction once you see a breakout, because you need to find some support levels, you need some resistance levels, you need to be able to draw some charts, you need to be able to see some patterns. And going up is just not a pattern. Tyler Sparks, I just tuned in. What did I miss? Well, if you're on our Discord, you didn't miss anything, man. Everything's on Discord, I think. I think that's been popping. This is the best decision I ever made, guys. It's really created this strong community. You can't mine Ripple. Yeah, I don't think you can. I thought about that. I was like, I don't think you can. Do you think XRP could be the thing that takes over BTC? Not at all. It has nothing to do with what BTC is doing, Chase. They're completely different. XRP is a niche coin for banking. Claudie, hey Snap, I believe that Wax ICO is heavy into gaming skins from what I understand. They're connected with OP skins. What's OPS skins? I'm not really sure about that. I'm not familiar with that. What about Hit BTC Exchange? Yeah, the prices are a little bit higher there, though, Shaw. EO bot for fast mining on Ripple. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know much about Ripple at all in terms of mining. I know a lot about their CEO, started AOL. I know a lot about Ripple's technology, but not necessarily the way the mining works. So I just don't mind. The Discord is lit. Thank you, Tyler. XRP is a banking coin, so a lot different than BTC. Yeah. Can we take MTH when you got a sec? Yeah, absolutely, Zachariah. We were all up on Discord like 4 hours after you got off voice chat, just talking and sharing with the community. That's awesome, Tyler. I sold 250 Ripple at 5 and sold 700 at 4 because it was a stop sell. Feels bad, man. Hey, man. Get your profits, dude. Seriously, Antonio. There's nothing wrong with making money. Conservative investing is not bad. It's not true mining, obviously. Looking into cloud mining. Any ideas? You mind sharing your experience? Yeah, Daniel. I'm actually using Genesis Mining 10 terahash. However, I haven't been able to actually start my contract yet until I have to wait until February. So, taking requests now or no? On the Discord, I'll look at requests soon. I'm gonna be doing like a quick one. So, if you can post MTH on the Discord if you don't mind, so I don't forget. Because I'll take requests. I'm gonna do like a quick request. Like I'm just gonna go through a ton of coins at once so that we can just knock them all out. But post them all in the request, and then I'll take those requests here. So go on our Discord and post them on our requests. Smash that like. Yeah, man. What up, Tyler? I was there. Yep. Opskins is a website that you're able to sell skins and then receive from your games. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hi, good to be back. Good to have you on from Japan. Antonio Dones. That's how I started. Sold 1,500 worth of game skins. What's your Japanese name in English? Sniper, do you have anywhere you can buy BTC Ripple with PayPal or credit card, not Coinbase? No. The best way to do it is to buy with Coinbase through credit card, buy BTC, and then transfer. But other than that, I don't know. It's really hard to be able to buy things with a credit card online in terms of crypto. You know, just so many different regulations. I know CoinMama, they charge a huge fee for BTC, so it's a little bit hard. So everyone else wondering why Doggy hasn't died or grown a lot. It's been forever since Doggy did anything at all. That's interesting. I know Scotty was really passionate about Dogecoin. Still is, I'm sure. But I don't know much about it. I still need to do my research. I did the net neutrality video today, so awesome. Thanks, man. Recently joined your channel. Tons of amazing info. Keep it up. Thank you, Daniel. How'd you hear about our channel? All right, guys. Let's check this Discord. What requests do we have? If you guys have questions too, you can post on the questions tab. I'm also going to be on Twitter here, so follow us on Twitter. It's twitter.com/sniperstube. We keep everybody up to date on Twitter. Let's check Twitter. Cardano and Stello for the win, calling since I joined the channel. Awesome, man. Yeah, no, we looked at that today. Potcoin, California legalizing on January 1st. Really? Interesting. I didn't know that. Come follow SnipersTube. Yep. Thank you, Scott. Been into crypto for only a couple days and have learned so much. I have investments in LTC, BTC, XRP. Now that I have seen these coins, how do I decide when to sell? Good question, Luxurious Rick. So whenever you're at a profit, you now have the option to determine when you want to sell. So if you're at a profit, then if you want to sell, sell. If you want to hold, hold. I mean, it's really up to you what you want to do with your money. At the end of the day, what I would say is in a bull market, the more you hold, the more the price is going to go up. Obviously, you're going to see fluctuations, but at the end of the day, I've been holding my altcoin even though I knew that we were going to see red, I still held onto my altcoins because I'm in it for the long term. When I say long term, I'm saying as long as the bubble, is predictable, so if the bubble is unpredictable, it's going to be hard to hold something long term like that. But at least for the most part right now, I can determine that, okay, we're definitely going to be seeing some, upward price movement. And I'm profiting on every single trade I've had. 69% Ethereum, 67% BitShares. Doing very well with these trades. Ton of different trades that I got. Learning a lot in Discord. Thank you so much, Snipers. No problem, Nermal. Thank you for mentioning that, Mr. Lump Hate. So we're gonna take these Discord requests, guys. If you guys can show some love to the newest people in the chat here, while I get back on my grind. Let me go ahead and look at this. So we got MTH. Let's look at MTH really quick. Yeah, unfortunately we can't look at MTH. It's not shown on TradingView. It might be a small coin. OMG, I remember we had that request earlier. So OMG, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, awesome. We're still in the channel that we drew out earlier in the week. That's awesome. Look at that, guys. I think we drew this channel 3-4 days ago. We're still inside this channel. And I told you guys that if it's going to stay in this channel, it's going to continue to go upward. So it looks like we're still following this. I mean, I think we should just continue to watch this price movement. I think it's been very consistent. I like that about OMG. So what's cool is that we're past $10, which was a big even. So now that we're past $10, I think we do have some upside. I can definitely see OMG going up over time, guys. You know, we've seen these great levels. If I were you and I was trading this, I would set up some stop losses right below that, like right around $8. I'm sorry, like $7. And then, you know, as the price continues to stay within this channel, then you can just enjoy these gains. The only thing I don't like about this is the channel is fairly wide and it's inclined. So that doesn't really necessarily indicate a breakout. Typically breakouts come out of horizontal patterns. So being that this is inclined a little bit, it's definitely going to be worth the wait to see where this goes. But I wouldn't mind trading this. You can always swing trade this too, because you can obviously see it's kind of going back and forth between $8, back to 10, back to 9, back to 8. So that's interesting as well. Hopefully that helps out a little bit. Let's look at some chat. Chase, I don't really mean as a competitor with BTC, but as top of the market cap, etc. Any idea on LTC? Kyle Offil. We looked at LTC already. I think we'll look at it again later. Vader, some love. Tyler Sparks, coins with most potential to break out. A lot of coins are breaking out soon. Sean Fairley, Vader, holding some LTC. Currently, I'm in lost. I'm so dippers. In loss with what? What are you scared of, Michael Massey? Why are you regretting buying LTC, Sean? Sean Hicks said, I regret buying LTC, and then Sean Fairley said, don't regret your LTC buy. If your name is Sean, don't be a disgrace to the Seans of the world and regret. Seans aren't regretful. Gonna hold on. Where can we reference the drawn out channel? Through our Discord, Mr. Kane. Do. I believe power will rise soon, though. I like that coin. Good Vader, Chase Doggy coin, LOL. Nurmold Labonte, LTC will go up. Sean Hicks, LTC will go to low 200. Hey, you never can determine price magnitude, guys, so don't trust people that try to determine those magnitudes. Magnitude is the length. In the Discord, do you make recommendations to buy other altcoins? Yeah, I've got a watch list there, Sean. So, I mean, I don't make recommendations because I don't give investment advice. Legally, I can't. Remember, guys, legally, I'm just protecting. But nobody can. I do tell you guys what my watch list is for myself so that you guys can share the ideas and then make your own personalized decision. That's my goal for you guys, is to empower you guys. The OMG channel, I'm scared. Don't be scared, Michael. It's no big deal. If you set up your stop losses, you can protect yourself. It's super hard for someone new to grasp all these concepts, also not skeptical and seeing a coin you've invested in start declining. Well, then, I don't know if the market's for you. I mean, you have to be able to hold through those declines. For instance, I bought LTC at 200 and it went to 424. Now it's been dipping heavily, but in retrospect, this is only 5 days when people have been waiting months. Of course, yeah. Litecoin is to the moon, David. Remember what Sean Penn once said, I am Sean, I will hodl, I will prevail. David Diaz, $10,000 Litecoin, is it possible? David Duhas, that is a extreme claim, and my mentor taught me, he says, never believe people that have extreme ideologies. I'm not saying you do, I'm just saying I wouldn't want to have that ideology and mention that and claim that. Is there a monthly fee for the Discord? No, Shaw, it's free. That's the coolest thing about the Discord, it's free. Ricardo Agurea, can I get your opinion on IOTA and what you think XRP will do for the week? Yeah, absolutely, Ricardo, because you are new on the stream. Let's give Ricardo a welcome here. So, IOTA, as I mentioned before, has been declining pretty heavily. As you can see, you just saw breakout within the hour back to $4.12, which is good. What I'm seeing here now is a channel. So we can actually clear all of these indicators. So check this out, guys. Let me teach you guys something. So when your indicators, sometimes you're going to get in the position where your chart looks ugly because you've drawn out all these things and you're like, what the heck is going on? Sometimes you just need to clear your chart, remove all indicators. When you see your chart getting ugly, remove all your drawing tools and then reformat, right? So now look at IOTA. IOTA has a whole different chart. Thank you so much for suggesting this, Ricardo, Mr. Aguilera. Antonio said, how far do you see XRP reaching in the next couple of days? But again, you said you can't really tell since we have no support for risk. Well, now we do, Antonio. So let's look at, we're looking at IOTA, not XRP right now. Vikram, I bought it 85 cents. Vader, Sean, don't worry. Abdul, 1% of the world knows about cryptocurrencies. I think, I don't know that percentage yet. That'd be interesting to find out. Post that in the Discord, someone. How much percent of the world knows about crypto. What do you think Ripple will be in the next 6 months if you had to guess? Sean, you can't determine price magnitude. Once again, nobody can determine that, so it's hard to mention that. That's a very far time from now. A lot can change. Hodl, you and Owen, Ravi, Ripple for long term. All right, so check this out. IOTA has now developed a support level, in my opinion. Looks like we've got $3.33 here. Let me move this just a little bit down here. So now that we've developed this support level, I think resistance levels is still a little bit undetermined, but I can assume that it'd be around this area. But you always want to plan for the worst, right? Hope for the best, plan for the worst. So I'm going to put a temporary line up here as a temporary resistance level that isn't confirmed yet, but now we're seeing a channel form, which is beautiful. I like that a lot. So now what you'll see when these price, at first it was going down, but now you see buyers came into the market. Buyers saw potential in IOTA. Buyers said, oh my gosh, price is low. Let me start getting myself into this. So this is going to be interesting to watch. Now this could easily break the support level. This is a very weak support level. Why is this weak? Because you see this huge run up, right? And then you see this inconsistent support level because this price is not exactly where this price is. As you can see, there's a little bit of a gap. And now we're looking at minute details, but minute details do matter in the crypto world, guys. So, I'm sorry, in the trading world, in stocks as well. So you see how there's this little gap here versus right here. So this is not a strong support level because it's not perfectly indicated. See, a support level has to be a complete bottom where every time the price hits that level, it goes back up. So obviously here, it went a little bit lower. So, and here it didn't reach it. So, it would be interesting to watch this. This could continue to go down. So this could easily break support levels when this is a very weak support and a very weak channel. There's no clear resistance. The support's pretty inconsistent. But at the end of the day, it's creating a channel, and I'd be interested to see where this channel heads. And I'm trying to see if there's any other patterns here, but it doesn't look like I see anything in particular that I would want to talk about because I do see something that I could draw out with a MACD, but I don't want to talk about that right now. It's a little advanced. So that's that for IOTA. Good question, Mr. Agurea. Hodl the line, UNO and Ride Ripple for long-term game legend. Welcome. Adam Bristol at Dumb. Do you see a descending triangle on IOTA there? Crypto Brian. I'm selling Sana Dickens. Crypto has been talked about a lot in popular TV shows. Looks like. K. Stevenson. Do I see a descending triangle? No, I don't. I can't draw a triangle, especially if I look at this. Look, it crosses too much, and this wouldn't be necessarily a triangle unless this hits this level. But no, I don't see a triangle here, not yet. Yeah, I don't want to get into descending triangle with the group yet. I think that's a little complex because then they have to learn ascending triangle. So, but we'll talk about that eventually. I think we'll do that. I think we'll do some private chats on the Discord eventually and talk about that. And I can just post the picture and talk about it in the voice chat. That'd be fun. With XRP having a high max supply, $100 billion, how long do you think it will take for it to go higher than $1 or more, especially since the circulating supply is at $37 billion? So it's not, first of all, Mr. Stevenson, it's not $37 billion. It's, let me show you. So IOTA is, are you talking about, what are you talking about, Ripple? Oh, okay. So Ripple is 38 billion tokens, and it's $31 billion of market cap. So honestly, that doesn't matter as much. What really matters is the total market cap more than anything, because this is what's determined. Now, the total market cap is determined by the price multiplied by the circulating supply. So in the case of, you know, Bitcoin Cash, it's worth almost 30 billion, but it's worth $1,000+. Why is that worth 1,000? This is worth, you know, 82 cents. It's because BCH only has 16 million in supply and XRP has 38 billion. So hopefully that was some good 3 a.m. tip. Can you shed light on SafeX? I haven't looked at that yet, brother. Volume at support levels is important. Yes, of course. Now, when we start incorporating volume, Hotdog642, I think we'll do that in more of our Discord advanced trainings. We'll talk about volume, because volume does have a big part in all of this. Thanks, man. What was the advanced part you mentioned? I'd like to look into it. Dope stream. Really chill after a long day of work. Subbed. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you for subscribing, brother. That means a lot. If you guys haven't subscribed, do yourself some justice and subscribe to our channel. You know, we post every single day, video in the daytime, but it's not stupid stuff. It's not stuff that doesn't matter. It's actual stuff that brings value to you guys. So all of you guys should be subscribed if you're watching this video right now. Now let me go ahead and update this viewer count here because it's still low. And then Discord online, it's saying 0 online, but we have tons of people online. So yes, thank you for the subscription, brother. It will interesting to see. Make sure. Oh yeah, that's what. Turn on your post notifications, guys, because these live streams are, you know, they're periodically in different times. You know, I don't necessarily have a schedule, but if you have your post notifications on, you guys can know when I'm streaming. Like yesterday was 2:30 a.m. I typically don't do them that late, but today was like 12:40 a.m. So definitely turn those notifications on so you guys can stay up to date. A lot of these coins we're gonna have to look at over the next couple of days. I want to see IOTA over the next couple of days, build this channel and really start developing in a mature channel, because a mature channel can be a lot easier to predict, just like we predicted all those other growths. So Andrew said, it will interesting to see what happens as more internet adoption brings new people to crypto. All those people internationally who will have the ability to do this in 5 to 10 years. Yeah, that's going to be insane. So overall, would you recommend to go in on IOTA when it hits support level? No, Omar. So another thing is, you never want to go right at the support levels. A lot of basic traders will go in at support levels because they think the price is low, I should get in there. But you guys don't understand the risk management to that. So when I buy Bitcoin, right, I'm going to buy Bitcoin. If I were looking at this channel, determining when I want to purchase Bitcoin, I would look at this channel and I would purchase Bitcoin right here at 17,457 at the top of the channel after the resistance level. So I always buy during positive breakout because of one reason. This is called confirmation. When you have confirmation that there's a breakout, that's when you're going to see all of the gains that you are hoping to see. And let me show you an example actually here. So if we pull up like a quick channel that was formed here. So for example, let's say we looked at this channel right here, right? So we saw this channel, which was pretty long right here. As you can see, you had a channel forming right over here. It's a very long channel. You had resistance right down here. So if I were watching this channel and I saw this channel, right? So you asked me, do you buy at the support level? So you're indicating to me that you want to buy right here. Well, here's the thing. If you buy right here, guess what happens if the support breaks? Then you just bought a coin that's going to start dropping in value and reposition itself at a new support level. Versus if you bought right here, where you had confirmation, guess what would have happened? Because you knew that it broke resistance levels, typically when things break resistance levels, you'll see a breakout because now you've got a buyer's market that's stronger than a seller's market, and it's all about supply and demand. There's only one thing that determines price, by the way, it's supply and demand. So if you would have bought here, guess what? You would have made all of these gains. So I like to buy at the top of the channel, not the bottom. Hopefully that was a lesson to a lot of you guys. Luxurious Rock said, I don't get if XRP has so much of a circulating supply. Isn't that a bad thing? Inflation, so much circulating that there is no real value in the coin. Well, XRP needs that many coins because of what they want to do. You know, their goal is to work with banks, and they want to have extremely low transaction fees, extremely like the reason they have that many coins is because of their platform. They're not like Bitcoin where, you know, it's just developed a different way. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, that's why you see the prices so low, but that doesn't mean anything, you know, because it's all about what you invest. The price really doesn't mean anything. Like, people don't understand, like, some people are scared to buy Bitcoin because they feel like, oh, I have to put down $16,000. No, you can buy fractionalized pieces of it. Every coin can be fractionalized. That's the other part about cryptocurrencies that people need to know of. Fractionalization is a real thing, and you don't necessarily need, you know, when something goes up 20%, it doesn't matter what price it is. Whatever you put in is going to go up 20%. So hopefully that helps, Luxurious Rick. Rebel State Sovereign, LTC folks, hopefully you didn't buy at 377 this week. If so, don't beat yourself up too bad. Currently at 2731. That's a good message to post on our Discord. I'm checking out Snippers. Y'all have a great night. Take care, snipers. If XRP, let's see. If XRP drips down to 3,900, we start seeing support, weak support line. Hope I got it right. If not, I would like to improve on how to read supports in res. Make sure it drips down to 3,900. Post that in our Discord, Antonio. I think that would be awesome. Good night, sniper. I've got to hit the hay. All right, Claudia. Vikram, everybody got work today for some reason. What is the max market cap XRP can have? I want to hold it for the long term. There's no max market cap, Vikram. It can be wherever the demand is, you know. Gold is at a $7 trillion plus market cap. Residential real estate's at over $52 million. Commercial real estate's over $25 million. So, you know, cryptocurrencies right now at $500 billion. Is it going to hit a trillion? I think so. I think we'll definitely see a trillion by 2018. Tatiana Vikovan, good to have you on our live stream. Hey, everybody, give Tatiana a round of applause. I think she's new. Miss Vikovan. I wonder where that's from. Hey, how much lower do you think XRP will go before the next leg up? So, as we've been talking about XRP, let's go ahead and pull up the graph one more time for Tatiana. Here, so we see this parabolic increase in price here. What is it at CoinMarketCap? Let me see the 24-hour change really quick here, because I see it's 46.2. I think that's changed here. Yeah, it's 47.2, but let's see what that dilutes. Okay, perfect. So with XRP, what we're seeing here, obviously we're seeing a little bit of consolidation following this price increase, but we haven't seen clear support levels being built. Now, the biggest thing you want to look for when you see this type of price movement is where our support level is going to be created. So at this point, I would say in XRP, I would not call it a buy whatsoever, because we told you guys to buy XRP down here. If you guys were on our live stream 2 or 3 days ago, I said that XRP could see a breakout if it does cross this barrier. It's seen some extreme consolidation over time. It stayed around 25 cents for a long time, and I told you guys 3 days ago. That's why I do these live streams every night, by the way, guys, because I want you guys to engage. You know, at the end of the day, these live streams are for you guys to be able to just stay up to date and not have to waste all of your time all day just trying to think of this stuff on your own, but just go to one place to get all the understanding you need. And I don't want to make decisions for you guys. I want you guys to make your own decisions at the end of the day, you know? So that's why I have this new Discord chat for everybody here. And this has been one of the most successful things that we've ever started here on our channel. As you guys can see here, let me show you guys really quick. We've gotten a tremendous amount of feedback. I mean, it's been insane. We've got this whole Discord. This is a free resource for you guys. And if you're stubborn, like, oh, I don't want to download a new app on my phone, trust me, I didn't have this app until yesterday. And we have over 200 members already, and it's blown up since. It's literally the best resource for crypto. You can get one-on-one advice on anything you want. We have different chats here. You've got a music room where people just sit there, listen to music. But a lot of people just want to get in and out on this app, just read really quick. Maybe they're working a 9 to 5, they have family and kids. So we've got this crypto area where it says main chat, and you got all of the people here main chat. If you have any sort of quick questions you want to ask, you can ask there. We got a news chat where you can see quick news, what's going on. You've got this watch list where you can see all the coins for the day constantly being updated by our members and our admin. You've got this arbitrage area, mining, ICO. Charts is one of my favorites. You got all these charts drawn out. So like Tatiana had that question. This is all here all day, all day. And I know you guys, some of you guys are stubborn. You're like, I don't want to download another app. But guys, this has blown people away. I've gotten a tremendous, look at all these messages that I'm getting from people just saying, dude, thank you so much. We've got already over 200 members on Discord. It's literally been insane. That's only online members, by the way. Currently we have 55 just online. So that's minus people that are offline. So if you guys want to do these live chats after these live streams, I get on here and I start chatting with you guys one-on-one. Like, I literally have awesome conversations. Yesterday we had our first live chat after the stream. It was so cool. It was pretty quick and it was awesome. We called it a night owl. So it's amazing. We've got off-topic music commands. You can literally just sit here, play music, listen to music down here. We got some people, 2 people, and they're just listening to music. Crypto Air and Joseph Yayan just listening to music. We just got another private message. Thank you, man. Thank you, Vader. So highly recommend that, guys. Get on the link in the description. Download our Discord. Just don't be stubborn, guys, because some people, that's how you guys lose a lot of money at the end of the day. You have to be proactive. You have to understand the market, understand what's going on in the market, understand what's happening in the market, and that's really what's going to make the difference for you guys. So just understand that, and that's how you'll really be able to move forward in the market. So that's pretty much what's happening here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to be right back. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I had to just talk to someone really quick. So yeah, so that's that. So yeah, get on Discord. Don't be dumb. And if you guys don't want to get on, that's fine. You know, just make sure you're subscribed to our channel so you can stay up to date. That's the biggest thing here. Man, we're approaching 2,900 subscribers, guys. That is awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for that support. It's really been amazing here. I'm gonna take a quick. I really want to do some requests here, and I want to take some more questions here. Muhammad Hussein, Miguel, Kotsia, Sean A, UN Owen, Alaya Flowers, 2018 XRP price prediction. I know it's kind of a silly question. I'm getting involved in crypto after selling 9 Bitcoins 2 years ago. What? Aware of what I missed out on, learning and investing slowly. Alaya, absolutely, guys. Welcome Alaya to the chat, guys. We got a newcomer here. Let's give her a round of applause. Okay, awesome. Michael Lee, G Nandi. I just joined Discord. Great info. It would be awesome to have a separate channel for cloud mining. Yes, well, we do have a mining channel. You can use that for cloud mining, Daniel. I'd rather have that, if you don't mind. There's a remote Tesla bought power that could be. If you haven't joined Discord, it's free. Yes. Yes. Let's take these questions here. What up, Scott LaRock? Daisy R. How do I join? It's in the description below. After you're such a good marketer, you're talking about Discord like it's a product you want to sell. Smash that like and subscribe buttons now. On average, how many trades do you make in a day? Not much, actually. I don't make much trades, Jay Miranda. I just make strategic trades, to be honest with you. But yeah, XRP price prediction. A lot. You can never predict price. You can only predict price movement. And that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to do that on this channel, is predict price movement. So with XRP, there's no support levels being built, not yet. There's no resistance level. So I'd like to see more channels form here, just to answer your question. So hopefully that helps out. Let's go ahead and pull up this XRP. BTC is, wow, beautiful, beautiful. BTC is now testing these support levels. Looks like it's about to go back up to the support, or the resistance, which is awesome. Night Owl is sweet. Yep. The rumor about Tesla and Power Ledger is not impossible. It's implications that apply to Tesla products, but nothing confirmed. Music gonna put me asleep. You and Owen's just been talking about the music. How do you get the Discord? Discord's in the description below. Link in, don't tell me how to live my life. David, there's an invite link. Yup. Thank you for having all these live streams and building a community that will grow together and make fatter returns in 2018 and beyond. You're very welcome, Rebel. Thank you so much for the kind words. 19 more likes to go. Scott LaRock, thank you. Yeah, I didn't notice that. For 100 likes. Awesome. Who's on XRP? Don't tell me how to live my life. All right, awesome, awesome. Reading all these. Did you use Ledger Nano S? I haven't used that yet, actually, Hayden. But the Ledger is it's an amazing hardware. I mean, I know it's amazing because I know people that do use it. I've seen it before. I've done stuff with it, so I would highly recommend that. Elijah, Elijah just corrected me, guys. She's like Elijah, or I don't know. There's like a girl and a boy in the profile picture. I think, unless it's just too small for me to read. Elijah, sorry. Hayden. So yeah, I think Ledger is great. Another one that you can look at. There's a lot of them, but Ledger is probably the best one. Yeah, brother, I'm already there. Thanks for throwing that out in case, though. Yeah, absolutely. What is up with Siacoin? I haven't looked at Siacoin yet. Made an investment earlier, so lost half and now regained loss plus minimal profits. That's good. Wow. So I'm glad Mr. Ali mentioned this, guys. So Mr. Ali just said something very interesting. He said, I made an investment earlier this year, lost half and now regained loss plus regained minimal profits. So what did he do? He held on to his investment. See, that right there shows you the first basic rule of trading. And that's, don't ever sell if the price is under what you paid for it. It's just not a smart idea. Now, you don't want to position yourself to get in that position, but if you get into that position, just don't sell. Just continue to hold. Now, if it's a bubble, that's a different story. But over time, even a bubble can correct, but it will take a long time. But that's why you want to, invest only what you're willing to lose, number one. Number two, and diversify for risk management. So that's what asset allocation is all about. That's why you want to take, if you have $100 to invest, 25%, 25%, 15%, 15%, 10%, 10%, and spread that out the top 40. Can you look up fun and give your input on price movement? I can do that. Is it true that trends increase on weekends and during sleep hours in the night? I feel like everyone hypes these times up. I think with this 24-hour market, it's like Forex. It's just not as much of an effect as you see with something like the stocks where there's a 9 to 5. Did you do a vid on how to watch for? No, I haven't yet. I haven't done the vid on how to evaluate an ICO. That's going to be one of my next videos. It's just the net neutrality video was important to me, and then Electronium did the app. So I only want to post one video on this channel. I don't like spamming my subscribers. I want to make sure I only bring quality, and part of that is not quantifying too many videos at a time. So I want to make sure that I can release one quality video a day and then one live stream at night. So I'm going to eventually get to that. I have a lot of good ideas, but we'll do that. Darren said, listening to you at work. Thanks for all the help so far and getting me through the Friday. Absolutely, Darren. Thank you for listening to me at work, man. That's passion, dude. I used to do the same thing. I used to go on live streams at work and listen in different crypto stuff, podcast. What wallets are the best to move my XRP to? Exodus would be good, Mr. Stevenson. It's a hardware wallet that you can use. You can ask that question in our Discord. You'll get an instant answer. Salt worth the invest? Yeah, I love Salt. The fact that you can lend your crypto and get cash. I think a lot of people need that. A lot of people are cash broke but crypto rich. So I'm a man. I've been looking into Lumen. What do you think? I think Stellar Lumens is a great token, Antonio. It has great technology. It has a great system. I mean, it's the top 20, so nothing wrong with top 20 coins for the most part. Elijah said, man. Binance K. Stevenson. I'm a man. Elijah, sorry about that. Man. It's just really easy to get caught up in a countless number of coins instead of consolidating them to comb through the fine details of them, Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you're talking to Adam. Suspect XRP to keep climbing or to price correct. I have a small amount of XRP and I'm on the edge of pumping it up. Have most of my crypto money in LTC. I've caught some before its recent surge. Yeah, I mean, I would make sure you diversify, Elijah, but at the end of the day, if you do have Ripple holdings, we're looking at the price right now, and we're definitely seeing some resistance and some consolidation, but now we're seeing another run up. Could it go over $1? Possibly. I mean, nobody can determine magnitude, but at the end of the day, most profits have already been made in XRP. I would say take profits if you can, because you look at this LTC USD chart, and you see that we had this huge consolidation, and it's continuing to follow this negative pattern. So it's it's going to be very reminiscent with the Ripple chart eventually, because that's pretty much what happens when you see these parabolic growths. Any idea of EMC2, the big announcement? I don't know what the big announcement. A lot of people are asking about that coin though, but I've heard there is a big announcement for EMC2. 12 more to go. Our likes are getting pumped by Sniper Nation. Go team, go. Yes, guys. 12 more likes and we hit 100. So if you guys haven't liked it, like the video. Kyle Alfio said, please do Litecoin. I know we did it yesterday, but I'm scared of having bulk. Yeah, I expect Litecoin to start heading downward, of course. Now, does that mean that it's going to go back down? I'm really looking for it to form some horizontal support levels so that we can really determine where the true support and resistance is at, because I don't feel like we have that yet. These negative channels don't have any support resistance levels, and you know, this could be it right here. This could be the horizontal pattern. Like maybe this was the resistance, the support here, but I highly doubt it. I think we'll still see a little bit more consolidation with Litecoin. Gotta go. Take care, Daniel P. It's getting pretty late here in Mexico. Okay, I'll catch up with the replay. Well, you can always catch up with our next stream, brother. We do our stream every night. So if you haven't subscribed already, guys, we'll give a shout out to our next 5 subscribers, to new subscribers. If you guys are a fan of crypto, if you guys have invested in crypto, we'd love to have you guys on our channel here. So let's do some shout outs here for our subscribers. Any new subscribers that subscribe now, click that button and we'll give you a shout out. Abdul said, a fraction of BTC giveaway during live streams. I don't want to just create a community based on giveaways, so brief thoughts on LTC, and if you suspect getting more XRP ASAP is stronger than waiting for price to come down, what are you seeing in your magical crypto crystal ball? I think my thoughts on LTC right now is the fact that we're going to definitely see this consolidation. I kind of already talked about that. So yeah, getting more XRP ASAP. No, I mean, I wouldn't say get more. You know, I told you guys to buy XRP a couple days ago, so I wouldn't say it's a buy right now, like I've been saying. Same with the LTC was what I said when we saw that growth. They will be on the Robinhood exchange. That would be awesome if they are, dum. I think a lot of that, we'll see a lot of that in the next couple of months. I think 2018 is going to be amazing, especially the first half. No confirmed answers. Interesting, though. We'll keep up to that on Discord. Hayden Bancroft, agree with Kyle. I'm not confident on Litecoin's future. Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, Hayden, I mean, at the end of the day, Litecoin has been around for quite a while. So, you know, it's kind of like Bitcoin. It's just a little bit, you know, it's different. It has more of a max supply and certain things are different about it. But yeah. Did we do waves yet? No, we didn't do waves yet. Are you looking into 8 ICOs or don't you bother with the risk? Well, it depends, Preben. I try not to. I stay away from ICOs because there's a lot of price manipulation. But at the end of the day, some ICOs I love. If the team is good, then I'll look into them. But yeah, we'll do the request in just a second. Just keep it on the Discord so we can just knock them all out at once. A fraction of BTC giveaway during the live streams. We already talked about that. Kyle Offel. I heard the whales have a hold on Litecoin, aren't letting go of the value go above 300. Interesting. Voice chat on Discord was really cool yesterday. It went on for hours after you got off. That's interesting, Colby Alfred. Yeah, if you guys don't know, our Discord has been popping, guys. We've already reached over 200 members. We're about to hit 300 members on our Discord. It's the best place to get your cryptocurrency news and content on the go. So if you guys want to just pretty much quickly get your cryptocurrency information, I know a lot of you guys have jobs and you guys have, like, you know, families and kids, and you guys just don't have a lot of time. There's this app, and don't be stubborn. I know a lot of people are stubborn. They're like, I don't want to download another app. This has blown my mind. You know, I didn't want to download another app, but this is like every social media app combined and better, and it's so personalized. And it's literally this community that we've created here. And you've got all these topics here, like news, crypto watch list, crypto charts. Here's one example I'll show you. But people posting different chart predictions, and it's just been an amazing time. We got all these new members, 52 online right now. So it's been awesome. There's also voice chat. So at night we sometimes go on this voice chat and have discussions. There's a music area where you can listen to music. There's like different coins, emojis and stuff. You can type in like a certain command and just look at prices of coins. So the link is in the description. Shout out to our new subscriber, whoever that was. It said Elite Decor, I think, or Elijah Flowers. I think that was Elijah, right? Someone, whoever that was. I didn't get to read the full name there. But yeah, so I definitely would say that you guys should get on that. We're at 2,888 subscribers, approaching 2,900, guys. Thank you so much. If you guys subscribe, For all of you that are subscribed, only for those of you who are subscribed, I thank you guys so much for the support. It really means a lot that you guys are supporting the channel with a subscription. You know, it takes nothing out of your pocket. It's just you being here, turning on your post notifications as well so that you guys can stay up to date with these live streams. It means a lot. I have 10,000. It's hold for 7 days. What are your thoughts on GLD? I haven't looked into that, Stevenson. I probably should. But you can post that on the Discord. Do you see ADA? Only ADA BTC graph going the way of XRP because they both peaked today. Anything that peaks, Mr. Owen. Guys, if something breaks out, here's a rule I'm going to say right now. If something breaks out, we're going to see consolidation immediately afterwards. That's just the nature of a breakout, okay? So if you didn't buy at the breakout, don't feel bad. See, a lot of people ask that question because they have remorse that they didn't purchase in the breakout. And that's something that I used to have too in the stock market. I had to learn that opportunities will come every single day. And you just have to be patient. And if you miss it, then just be thankful that other people made a lot of money. Elijah's Flowers said, the stream is dope, man. XRP buy? Jesse Weber. I wouldn't say so. I think the buy was already passed. Shout out, Vader. Naeem is a machine. He tries to answer everyone's question. What more can you ask from one man? I know it means a lot to me. Thank you, Scott LaRock. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, dude. Man, sometimes you just need that encouragement from people, right? Only about 120 more subs until your boy gotta dye his hair. No, Chinar, nope. I said that's during the stream. So I'll only make those calls during the stream. So this stream, I don't know if I kind of don't want to do that. I've only made that call. We're a little close, so I don't want to make that bet right now. But that was during the last 2 streams. And that's not during this stream. I bought 1,000 Cardano for 12 cents. Can you buy Digibyte DGB chart? Can I read the DGB chart? Let me see if it pulls up here. Yeah, let's look at Digibyte real quick. I had a couple requests on that one. Okay, I know we drew this earlier. I don't know why that was actually drawn. Let me pull this out here. Let's look at the 1-day chart really quick. See what we've got working around. Oh, that was a cup and handle, yeah. Oh, yeah, we already drew this out. So we drew out a cup and handle. Sorry, I deleted those. So we've got a cup and handle for me. We got a cup handle right around here. And then now we have breakout. So that's what we were waiting for. We were waiting for the breakout. We did see breakout. So I would call this... Wow, I'm really glad you mentioned this. Awesome. Finally, we see a chart. All these charts that were really high. It's been getting a little annoying. But now we finally have a pattern. Thank God. So if you guys don't know what a cup and handle is, we talk about that all the time. Cup and handle chart pattern. This shows positive price movement. Check this out, guys. So it's like having a cup of tea, right? You got a little cup of coffee right here. But same thing. Check this out. You see there's a cup base. I'll show you a better picture right here. So you got a cup base. You got the depth of the cup with a prior uptrend. So let's match this up here. I'm going to teach you guys some trading here. Prior uptrend right here, right? And then cup base right here. This is the base length. You got depth to the base. Does it have depth? Yep, it has depth. Does it have a handle? Let's look at the handle. Yep, look, you see this handle? Exactly like this chart, right? Ideal buy point, 10 cents above peak and handle. Same concept as our channels that we've been drawing out. Still don't buy. So guys, people who buy low, like on a pattern or a channel, don't understand trading. As you can see, most common and profitable pattern. Winning stocks often start their big runs by forming this pattern. Resembles a teacup viewed from the side. As you can see, ideal buy point, 10 cents above the peak and handle. So the handle is right here. So this would have been ideal price point to purchase up to 5% above ideal price point. So that's exactly where it's at right now. So finally, we found one coin that is a buy right now, which I'm actually going to buy this coin. Let me just pull it up quick. Number 70. I don't mind number 70. 197 million. Not bad. I'm going to do a little bit more research on this. I've been procrastinating all these buys. I need to do it on the stream. That's what I need to start doing. But yeah, I'm going to buy this regardless because I see that. And then I just want to do a quick look at this. Digibyte is a more secure, faster, forward-thinking blockchain technology. 4 years. Awesome. Let me see the team. That's what matters to me. Let's see. Where's the team? Where's the team? Where's the team? If they don't have a team, then I'm not invested in this. Let's see here. So where is the team at? If they don't have a team, then have a nice day. FAQ roadmap, guys. I'll have to look at this later. If they don't have a team, I'm not buying anything. I only like buying from coins that have teams behind them. But yeah, awesome. Joseph Yain, good recommendation, brother. That's a cup and handle right there. 3 more likes. I feel the momentum growing. Thank you, Sean. Yes, we're about to 100 likes. Thank you, guys. Where can we buy XRP with fees? Then Coinbase. Their fees really hurt the wallet. John Smith, I would say low fees. Gemini has low fees, but you can use GDAX. John Smith, you don't have to pay fees on Coinbase. I made a video on my channel on how to pay no fees on Coinbase. Go on my channel, click playlist, click tutorials, and then it says how to pay no fees trading Bitcoin and Litecoin and stuff. And it shows you how to use Coinbase without paying fees. Real recognizing real. Yep. This is the 3rd time I feel like the video is on repeat. What do you mean, UN Owen? I understand you want to have people join Discord, but every 20 minutes you talk about it. Yeah, I'm African Jesus. Hope you're okay with that, dude. I got new people watching this live stream every minute, so I need to be able to catch everybody. So I hope you guys aren't selfish that you don't want me to advertise Discord to other people because you feel like you've already gotten into it and that it shouldn't be advertised anymore. I think it should be a little bit more graceful to be able to allow me to advertise it to the newest viewers, because the newest viewers are who matter at the end of the day because they drive the community. So the Discord wouldn't be what it is if we didn't have more community members on there. We've found some amazing people on there. Just saying. What crypto are you choosing if you had to take only one altcoin for a long-term hold? I wouldn't ever take one altcoin for a long-term hold, Elijah. That's like saying which stock you're going to put all your money in. I mean, diversification is all about risk management. Nobody that I know, no professional trader that I know is going to put all their money in one area. Let's see if I make this shot. That was a really bad one. Be aware of from BitConnect is a freaking scam. Why do you say that? Any potential buys tonight or waiting on everything? Antonio, no, this was a buy right here, baby. So you asked that question earlier. There was a buy right there. I like buying days. It's always fun. Bro, I have $300 now. Where can I invest now? Zahid Hassan. Ripple, Token Pay, ICO, or Hashflow Cloud Mining? I would say diversify that, Sahid. So if I had any sort of money right now, I'd do 25%, 25%, 15%, 15%, 10%, 10%, and a lot of different coins. I can show you my portfolio right here, actually. So here's my portfolio. And it's extremely diversified. A majority is in Bitcoin, I'd have to admit, but that's because it makes the majority of the market. So, but my altcoin portfolio, as you can see, is extremely diversified. So I've got all my coins here. Perfect timing. Yeah, absolutely, Antonio. Yeah. K. Stevenson, I felt the same about LTC breakout. Well, what do you guys are... I missed a lot of this chat doing that. Oh, a lot of that. Any potential buys tonight? Yeah, I love your page, man. Just discovered it today. Thank you, Sean Hicks. Appreciate that, brother. Naeem feels differently about BitConnect, but okay. No, I mean, I don't promote BitConnect. I just use it. I use it. I admit it. I made over 20,000 so far in BitConnect, so I have nothing wrong about that. You're going to have you get your blonde on. If we hit 3,000 subscribers, I'll get my blonde on, but it has to be during this stream. And I'm not going to do it tomorrow because I know I'll hit it tomorrow, but if we hit it during this stream, I don't mind doing it. We're almost at 2,900 subs. If BTC breaks, at what point do you collect profit? I have stop losses set up, so I would never, like, I mean, we're in a bubble anyways, Mohammed, so, you just have to watch your prices. You have to watch your positions. Make sure you know what you're doing. Sniper Soup, coin to the moon. Luxurious Rick, how do you know a breakout's coming to an end? After the breakout, pretty much. Even Bitcoin has seen these huge run-ups, but then you see consolidation and then a run-up, and then consolidation and then a run-up. Can we please look at the salt chart and possibly intro area? Yeah, we got tons of questions though. Give me one sec, Sean. I think a lot of us noobs need to grasp some patience in the market, even though we know it moves so fast. Yeah, patience is huge, guys. My dad used to always tell me, he's like, you need to be patient, Naeem. Sniper's Noob will be your secret weapon to huge success if you pay attention. Learn, absorb everything, Snipers. Yes. Can you explain cup and handles again? I'm looking at one right now that happened on Waves. Yes, I just explained it. I felt the same way about LTC Breakout when it was $140 a few days ago. I wanted to slap myself for not buying earlier. I'm going to buy coin X. Should I do a X BTC or X LTC trade? Both are available. LTC seems to go down. I predict this secret coin to go up. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's just whatever trade pairing you want to do. At the end of the day, you're going to get a different coin. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. Whatever fees are less could probably be the best ones, which is probably LTC. Perfect timing. Yep. Please resume this video. Juan Andres Gemtrevino. Long name, man. Boy, I have $300. We answered that one. Man, text-based examples. Ripple, go to 1 USD, I believe or non. Believe. There it is, people. Your thoughts on Duce Bank saying Japanese men traders in their 30s and 40s who are certainly engaged in trading real currency such as yen, dollar, have turned their sights to cryptocurrency. Interesting. I never heard about that, Rebel. LinkedIn. Hal Lumen. We looked at Lumen. Why only buy with teams behind them? Because there's a great investor. I forgot what was his name. He said, there's so many great ideas today, but there's so little good people out there behind those ideas. And I agree 100% with that quote. You know, I think there's a lot of great ideas out there, but there's so few good people behind these ideas, and that's why I have a very strict ICO schedule that I look through. Jared Tate, Digibyte, Cation, no team, hella suspect. I'm going to do more research in that company also. Fada, Bitstamp, Scott LaRock, Vader, good, awesome. I've heard you talk about Discord 14. Let me see. 14 times already, and I want you to talk about it again right now. That's hilarious. I've heard. Okay, sick burn. Is this what you do full time? Buy coins and flip them? No, not necessarily. I've made money through cryptocurrency that's allowed me to actually be full time. But yeah, I've done it. You know, I don't day trade actively anymore as much as I used to. I'm more of like a retired trader. But I've made a fair amount through trading. I've got some pretty good investments right now. And at this point, I'm working on a lot of different things. I have a business outside of this. I have a company that I own. So, you know, that's why I have a lot of meetings at night and stuff. So I'm always doing things. But I have multiple different income streams, you know, and I highly recommend you do too. I've seen that BitConnect could be a scam also, worth Googling. Well, Google is the bathroom wall of the internet, so it's not always a good place to go. I'm about 1,000 on Ripple. What's your opinion? Oh, I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about. 1,000 price perspective, or you made $1,000. Just bought DGB at 115 sats. Sell in order to 25% sats. Sell remainder 149. Stop loss 100 sats. Awesome. I like that. That's some good Satoshi levels that you're talking about there. Good one, Andrew. I saw somebody post that here. Hey man, what is that portfolio, the app? It's CoinStats. It's a really awesome app, Vader. DGB, search on YouTube for interview with Tate. All right, I'll do that. Thank you for subscribing, Mohammed. Shout out to Mr. Ogle. I completely agree to the promote Discord. You know I've been to LOL. The greater the community, the better off we all are. Yep. Do you sell on Binance? Yeah, I sell on Binance. Shout out to Kareem Talasumo for subscribing to our channel. Good to have you on. Thank you so much. What's the next platform? I was just noting that each time you advert, I had to check and see if I was watching live. That's hilarious. When I'm new, do I have to wait for a drop or just invest right away? No. Don't invest right away and don't wait for a drop. Neither or. You want to look at a channel, Mohammed. You want to be very precise with where you trade. You know, I typically like to buy at the top of a channel. So, for example, with BTC USD, I'm going to be purchasing. If I were to make a purchase on this and I were you, I would purchase right up here at the top of the channel, right when it breaks resistance levels, because that shows you positive growth. Never buy at the bottom just in case it falls down. So if I were you, Mohammed, this Discord would really help out being a new trader. you need to get on our Discord. Trust me, man. I'm telling you, Mohammed, get on our Discord. Download the Discord app. It's an app that I've actually just set up for everybody on the Snipers channel. And if you got all of the crypto content here, it's a dedicated app to the community. You can ask any questions here and get it answered by any of our admin. You've got a watch list here. You've got charts. You can look at different charts where we draw out buy points, sell points, a watch list. This is constantly being updated. We have over 200 members that have joined in over a day. And it's been growing extremely fast. It's extremely successful. We also have a voice chat. So tonight what we're going to be doing, this is a good segue. I'm going to be doing a quick night owl tonight like we did yesterday. It went really well in the voice chat. So if you guys can connect to this live chat right now, we'll be doing this fairly soon. I'm going to get in there. We're going to start a quick night owl. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new chat. I'm going to start a new live chat because I don't want to interfere with people in this live chat. I'm actually going to start a new chat for the, I'm going to add another voice channel for the night owl. And then everybody that wants to be a part of that night owl can actually join that. And I just created that right now. Isn't that crazy? I just did it right now. So now you guys can join. It's called Night Owl. So just join this live chat here. Click connect voice. Enable your push to talk. And then as you guys join in on this Night Owl, we'll all get in on this together. And we'll have a little bit of a quick discussion. We'll talk one-on-one. As you can see, people are already joining. Yep, there you go. So if you guys want to get on this Night Owl, download Discord, get on this, and we'll do some quick one here. So your take on Super Bitcoin. I'm going to make a video on that, so I'm going to hold up on that. What's your opinion on Verge? I already talked about Damon. I'm sorry. If you want to look at the stream in the back, you can, but I'll pull up the chart that I drew out for it really quick. But yeah, we're in a channel right now pretty much. This channel may get more narrow, but as we see this channel form up, I'm glad that it did form a channel after this price increase because now we can see some more levels of support, but it's a pretty weak level of support. So I'd like to see this strengthen up a little bit. When I'm new, do I have to wait for a drop or just invest? Are cup and handles usually long-term or short-term? Everything is typically short-term. You can't really determine long-term price movements like that. It depends on what graph you're looking at. Is it a day chart or are you looking at a, you know, I mean, cup and handles are typically for more of a, you know, hour type of chart. Mohammed, I would join the Discord and get in the live chat. People are always making moves. Yep, thanks, Adam. No problem. Need to get some great salespeople on your company. The recent dip was caused by Bitcoin increase, correcting now. What do you think of NEO? I think NEO is great. I called the NEO increase, Mike. So I think China is really undervalued NEO because of the ban. Therefore, I think it's really going to gain value over time. I think $45 is extremely cheap for NEO. But at the end of the day, it already saw its run up. So I wouldn't call it a buy right now. But I love the project, especially as it's competing with Cardano and Ethereum. If you look at every chart with BTC pairing on Binance, you'll see the same dip in the same spot. Yeah, that's why, because BTC is changing in value. It's not as easy to get consistency with that versus a chart like USD. Have you heard of what could be added to Coinbase? No. I want to join the Discord community, but I don't know the name of the group. I just jumped in. Just go on the description. Click the link in the description below. Street, what room would we see predictions and signals in? That would be in the watch list. And then charts will have predictions. I can't help myself sometimes. Hello, where do you think the price would be in the next 24th? Price, if somebody can tell you exact prices of stuff, then apparently they can see the future. So they must have some superpowers. But nobody can determine price, agent. Sorry. I can definitely tell you price movement, but you can never determine magnitude or price levels. So I can't tell you where Ripple's going to go. I can tell you it's already seen its price up, so I wouldn't buy it right now. I love it, man. Everybody wants to ask about buying a coin after it goes up. That's the funniest thing in the world. That shows me that 95% of traders are new. Nothing against you guys. I'm just saying. Done. Just being silly. I'm happy to be here. Great stream. I'm sub. Thank you, Elijah. With the recent spike in Ripple, when do you think the next best time to buy in? Will dip again soon? New World Oil, great question. We'll have to see some support levels build. We haven't seen any support levels build yet. So as we see more channels form, we can determine that there's no pattern in this. This is not a pattern. This is an upward trend. I called this 2 days ago on our stream. So if you really want to be on the on the cutting edge of when prices are going to increase, then just subscribe to our channel and turn on your post notifications right now. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and transition into our Night Owl. So if you guys are on Discord, go ahead and follow us or join our Discord. Download the app on your desktop or your mobile phone. I would recommend both. This will give you quick, up-to-date information. We're going to be transitioning to our Night Owl. Oh, shoot. I do have a ton of requests here. But I think we did a lot. We took more requests through the Facebook. Sorry, guys. I'm not Superman, but I know we have tons of requests here. Sorry, guys. Waves and stuff like that. Dash. Oh, man. Feel bad. New World Oil. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out. Yeah, so let's look at Dash really quick. Let me see if I see any quick. I'm going to do some quick ones like I mentioned. I'm not going to go against my promise here. So all I got is my word. My mentor, Tommy, said, all you got is your word, Naeem. It's like, so if you go against your word. So we broke this channel. We're forming some new support levels. It looks like here we're turning into a negative channel. So yeah, I would not call a buy on Dash right now. It looks like we broke this positive channel. It looked like it's going negative. I would wait to see what more channels form. I couldn't even determine a support level at this point because look, this is definitely not a support level yet. This may be the support level right here. That would be interesting. So I would wait a little bit. This may be forming a reverse head and shoulders. But we'll talk about more of that on our next stream tomorrow night. Let's do waves versus dollar really quick. That's negative. Yeah, that's going down. I would not call a buy on that. I would wait to see could this break this channel, right? So this is fine. We saw, I mean, you guys asked me, should I buy this? I said no. Why? Because it had a price increase, just like Ripple. See, Ripple's going to do the same thing. It's going to find consolidation, guys. Nothing just continues to go up in value. QSP, USD, not on our chart. Stratus. It's not pulling up. All right, that's it, guys. So we're gonna be transitioning into our Night Owl. I want to take some questions. It's 4:07 a.m. here Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much, guys, for the new subscribers. Welcome to our channel here. What I'm going to do is give a couple shout outs to everybody that subscribed here today that's new. I do want to say that I want to welcome you guys to our channel here. We have the community built for you guys to discuss all cryptocurrency content. Discord is here for you guys. We post one video in the daytime. It's typically something that matters. Today we did a net neutrality and what the effects of that would be on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. But every day we do different videos, whether it's how to trade for free or trading advice, trading tips. And then we have this Discord for you guys to just throw your chats in, and engage yourself in. I pretty much look at everything on this Discord, so I highly recommend that you guys get on there. And that's just my number one resource for you guys right now. It's this Discord. It's been the biggest blessing for me. It's one of the best apps. So the link is in the description. Don't be stubborn. Just download the app. So I'm going to roll these credits, guys. So I'm going to give some shout outs here. We had some donations today. Thank you so much to Jokerism and Vader for the donations today through Super Chat. Thank you for Yasa 2017, Miguel, Nikita, Cranking All Day, Samrith, Batra, Sean Lawson, Thomas Rasmussen, Chris DeSanfano, M. Owens, Sandikins, 80 Palucio, Abshinik Prakash, Hayden, Michael Elite, Load Beer UK, Kareem, and New World Oil for subscribing, guys. And like always, what do we say? I like that. I like what Joseph, he actually anticipated. I like that. I like that. He anticipated what we were about to do, and I want you guys to all follow Joseph's lead on that. But we always say this before we end our streams, guys. And snipers out. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Let's hop on our Discord. We're not going to take too long. I don't have much time, but we're going to do a quick Night Owl. And this has been an awesome live stream. A gaming legend. Good night, Owen. Good night, Raider. Good gun. Good night, Nandi. Good night, Dumbstill. Good night, Joseph. Good night, Elijah. Elijah, ask that question in the Discord. Take advantage of that. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, Michael. Good night. You guys are awesome. Oh, man, I love seeing the good nights. I love saying good night, too, so you guys can feel that love right back at you guys. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Christopher, Caps, Michael Quintocode, Elijah Flowers, Kay Stevenson. Good night, guys. Thank you, guys. And I am out. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Good night, New World Oil.